can't actually.
Okay.
See anything.
We're back in the world of Edarastrix. We are here. What is wrong with your tail spire, man? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with
Are
it?
they hidden? Are they hidden enemies or something?
No. They're not. Alright, I'm just gonna stream it myself because if you can't see the enemies, then what's the point?
I'd hope.
And to be fair,
I
Facey's
forgot.
character animation game is on point.
Yeah, thank you.
Every time you just move a miniature, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it shows some miniatures, but only. Oh, there we go. Now there's miniatures, but I'm in a different floor. Did you? I'll have to leave Frost here to see the fucking things. But Frost is the only one that's currently at the door outside. So, can I place him on the stairs? Would that work?
No, it's fine. I'm streaming my thing anyway, so people can just see.
I'll keep.
And then
playing
it was him.
Frost myself.
Was it
He was
big bad after you, Jay?
No, Big Bad
No,
went
before
after
Zoe.
Frost, I believe.
After Frost.
No. After Zoe, because I chased him. The big bad went before me, I think. Because I.
Oh, you know
chased
what?
him
That might
down.
be true, actually. I just remember that I had a few around me who were all.
Alright, do you know what? Do you know what? We'll start with Pearl. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
This will make it 100 times easier.
Damn it! Now I'm gonna have.
You don't need to
No.
roll initiative, Zero. Not yet.
I did it anyway.
All right, let me get my. I forgot to get out my character sheet.
I
Five.
looked at my dice and then didn't pick them up.
Character sheet. Initiative.
Okay.
23. I'd say that beats a couple guys.
Okay. Well, basically everyone went after
Oh.
you guys except for this guy. So
Except for who?
the
Big Bad.
Big bad. Yeah.
The big bad had his turn. I've responded to his turn. I think he went before us.
My 5 is actually a 3, by the way.
Okay. Cool. Well,
I think he had his turn. It was Zoe.
Mine
The big bad
is
was not
13.
so wild.
you're going first anyway, Zoe. So you'll just be at the top of the round every.
23 for me.
Okay.
That does work because I was originally before Zoe.
Go, and then we'll get Javen in. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. So, we ended off last session halfway through a fight. You guys had found the cultist base in Garadin after leaving Zakonis asleep in his hotel room or tavern room. Whatever
You've
you
got
like to
taps
call
on
it.
the health, by the way, right?
Yeah, I've got their health up. Don't worry. You managed to kill a couple of cultists so far. You've hurt quite a few of them. They do have some acid damage going. Zoe outright just melted someone's brain again. And Frost is going after the big bad, who's looking pretty hurt, but he is definitely still alive.
I think he was in the door frame with me. just
Yeah, he
slightly
was.
beyond.
For those of you that missed my great gag last week, Zoe killed the cultist by whispering the well-known pop song "Bardy Girl."
Bardy girl, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I was disappointed that so much of the audio and video was lost last week, but that was the one that really hurt. That there was no audience for my Bardy Girl.
Well,
absolute mic drop.
fortunately, the VOD has the audio. The VOD has the audio, so it is immortalized in the VOD.
On the old YouTube.
Face, I have one more thing to
Subscribe to
mention
Facey on YouTube.
because I am for honesty. You said that so Javen tied a rope to me, and you said I would take an action in combat to take off, and I've not yet done that, and that should probably be dangling down there still. If you want to abuse that, go ahead.
Okay.
But I did want to point it out.
Frost has got
forgotten about the safety
a
rope.
rope tied around his waist, which is now dangling down into the basement of this house.
How
and
long was it? 50 feet or 50 meters?
It is
It was 50 feet.
Pearl's turn to attack.
Okay. I know I was gonna cast. I was in the middle of casting Dissonant Whispers
Where indeed.
on the guy who stabbed me.
Yep.
Did I pick a song? No, I fucking didn't.
All right, chat. This is where you come in.
Problem is, you lot are all too young to remember the Bartman from The Simpsons. They released a #1 signal. The Bardman would have been great, but it's just too dated a reference.
Just stop beatboxing. Could you do that with Dissonant Whispers?
We're gonna fight for your right to body.
Oh my god.
Like, look, make your rolls. I can go all night.
Just
Oh, what
fucking.
about bird? Bird is the word. And then instead of that, you say bard. Bard is the word.
Yeah.
I actually really like that one.
Bard.
Oh
I
no,
love
because I
that.
changed it to everyone's hard about the bard, and then I realised what I was saying. Everybody's hard about the bard, but yeah, but that's not what I meant.
It's too hard.
Okay,
And
so
it's going to be
we'll
stuck
take
in my
that
head
one
all
then.
night now. You've actually whispered your own group.
Yes, let's go.
My
See, I can be DPS. I can be DPS. Actually, DPS wise, I think you guys like. I can't deal with a group for shit. So.
That's nice, baby. It's okay. Whoa, fuck. Yes, I think the bard is the word. Has to be the one. I can't think of anything better than that. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll take those.
If she was not so innocent, she would definitely turn it into the bard gets you hard though.
That's James.
Everybody's
Darcy,
hard.
right?
Out the bar.
About the bard. I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. What's the DC?
Let me check. That's Discord, not my character sheet. 14.
14. 16. He saves.
Shit.
So he takes half damage.
Yep.
Okay, so. Oh shit, what's
Sounds
that?
very disappointing.
That's it. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I rolled 13
So
Plus
6.
plus 6 first.
Plus 6. Oh,
That's my
okay, so
spell
10.
attack bonus. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, it
No,
would be 19, so 9.
8, yeah. Is it?
9.
Okay, cool. 9.
You'd round down to 18.
Okay, well this guy fucking got his head exploded. He's dead now. Good job.
How much damage? They take like a bit of damage, do they not?
It is now Dukenen's turn, and he is actually still invisible, but for the purposes of the stream, you guys can see him. And
Can't see a thing.
he is going to just come up and try and smack this guy. Thank you for the host, Devil.
Oh, good
Fucking
point.
kill stealing. Unbelievable.
Kill stealing.
Stealing my kill.
Let me... Okay, let me... Thank you for the host, Zoe. He rolled a 2, so he misses.
Oh, did I actually ping my fucking Discord?
It is now
I did. It worked.
this guy's turn. Standing next to Jay.
Uh-oh.
And he is going to try and do a
Nice
little,
knowing you, Jay.
little stabby stab. What's your AC?
My AC is 10.
10. Okay, so that does hit.
Barely.
Alright.
And it does... Bam! Oh, 5 damage.
Okay, now at that point, that could break my concentration, correct?
Yeah, you have to
So I need to
do
do
a saving throw.
constitution thing.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Now, yeah, okay. So Constitution saving throw. Let's go. There we go. 14.
14. Yeah, as long as it's above 10, then you keep your concentration.
That's it. By the way, how many more
Takes a
turns
little
does your
bit more
acid
than a-
damage last anyway? Like 1, 2?
I know it runs until they do something about it,
Oh,
or
this
until they
guy
wipe it
needs
off
to take
themselves. And
acid
sorry, how many
damage
hit points
as
did I lose? Was it 5?
5, yeah. What's the
Yikes,
acid
so
damage on
that's-
your thing?
It is 1d4, I believe. No, let me just double check. Sorry. 1d. Yeah, 2d4. 2d4. Here we go.
Okay. Alright, how much
Roll
damage does this guy take?
2d4. 4 points of acid damage.
4. Very
Matey.
Yeah, he is looking really fucked up now. Really super fucked up.
Nice.
Does
Not
he
even
look a
in
little
your
bit like the guy in RoboCop? Who
But
gets
he
the
looks.
toxic waste?
He looks. You know, like when the Nazis look at the Ark of the Covenant.
Brilliant. Yeah, got it. I mean, everybody from a certain era remembers that.
Yep.
For
Nice.
some of
Now
us,
I
it's
have to
scarred
look
in our
up-
brain.
Definitely scarred in mine. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so now it's this guy's. Wait. What?
I have to look that up.
Can we take a minute to appreciate that every single Indiana Jones film, apart from the last one, was a PG? And it's actually one of the reasons that Indiana Jones was one of the reasons that 12 rating was actually created in the UK. And all of the original Indiana Jones films have at least one scene that is straight up horrific.
Yeah.
That's
It's
in- that's
remarkable
outside
that it's a
his
PG
term.
now.
Alright,
Is
this
that his
guy is going to tug on Frost's rope.
Do I get a save for that at least?
We are going to do a contested strength check, so roll a d20.
For strength or specifically, right?
Yeah.
14.
17.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration to roll again
Okay.
because
Ah,
I really want to get this kill. 18. Yes, let's go.
Oh! Nice. Okay, take your inspiration off then. And
I've not added it anywhere. I'm pretty sure. I'm
He-
just remembering it.
Kalima.
Kaliba.
Okay, having failed that, he can't really do much else, so he's just gonna be disappointed in himself and stand here.
I'll just kick him in the face. Just like drop down.
Okay, it's this guy's turn, and he is gonna take his turn to remove the acid from himself.
Okay. Does he get to do that? Does he have to take the acid hit first, though, because it's at the start?
Yes,
of
he
his
does.
turn?
Yes.
He does.
Okay, cool. So I'll do another roll. 2d4. Let's go. Another 3 points of acid damage.
3 damage. Okay, he is also looking like one of those Nazis. Yeah, he's pretty fucked up. And now it's this guy's turn. He's going to do the same, and he also needs to take damage.
Okay, here it comes. 5 points of acid
5.
damage.
Okay, well, before he can scrape all of that off, he just fucking melts. And
Did I
he is
fight
now dead. Yeah, his bones, everything, his skin, his bones, everything just melts. And he's now just a smouldering pile of goop on the floor. Which
Very
means
nice.
it is now this guy's turn. This guy's dead, so gets to it.
I had to design you a puddle of goo, Minnie.
Yeah, it's this guy's turn, and he's gonna try and stab at Pearl with his little knife.
No.
And he rolls that.
That
That's
was
his
the
bullshit.
cutest-
What's your
No,
AC?
I haven't heard in a while.
What's Pearl's AC?
15.
Okay, cool. He misses.
Yay!
And this
Nice
guy's
AC.
dead, so he can fuck off. And now it is Jay's turn.
Okay, right, well,
Support
the
me
only
with bonus
thing-
damage.
I'm
Something.
just gonna have to. They've both of the people attacking me now have de-acided, haven't they?
Yeah.
They are both clean.
Yep.
You might get a line of sight. Yeah, you have a 5 feet wide. Can you do it again?
I'm thinking of repositioning in such a way that the one that's attacking Pearl is also de-acided, correct? Oh no, that one's
It never
still
got
back,
acid, yeah.
You will
Okay,
trigger
so
an
I'd like to
opportunity
try and reposition and use my second spell slot to vomit up another round of Tasha's caustic brew.
Okay.
Well, not trigger
Which is
an
difficult because I did skip my customary pie breakfast at the tavern this morning.
Are you gonna
and I
reposition
didn't
then?
even have that hard a
That's-
night on the lash the night before.
You
I had a
didn't.
few and went to bed in sheer disappointment.
That is
That's
true.
equally it. It's just
So
a
can
pie.
can I get myself up into the northwest corner, sort of towards whatever that thing in the corner is, and try and draw a line in that direction? Obviously, I need to do this
Stairs?
without
They will
hitting
get
my
attack of
friend Pearl.
opportunity.
One of them, anyway.
I think I'll have to take that. I think I'll have to take that.
Okay, you,
So, yeah,
you
if we-
run up here. To about.
Right.
I just want to get a
Out
kind of
here.
a bead on all three if possible.
You can also
Um,
just stay close, like left to the stairs, and you can.
Yeah, I
think,
don't need to
take
get too
all
far
three,
away. I
and
need
then
to
you
maintain my
only trigger-
30-foot range.
He's
Yeah,
gonna.
you can only take one
Ooh.
opportunity attack. No, if you move
15. That is gonna hit. And
if
you will
move down the
take
stairs-
1 damage.
1 damage, okay. So I'll also have... nobody's got acid on them anymore, so I don't need to do any constitution saves.
Yep.
Yeah, in that case, I send to myself, get a little... and then unleash the brew across the room.
How far
You know
does
what?
it go?
Because it was successful, 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, it hits all 3 of
Because
them.
it was a
then.
successful thing last time. I'm a little bit less shy about it than I had been first time round. I'm a bit like, maybe I'm pulling my weight in the party now. I'm starting to quite enjoy spewing all over the room. Because at least for once, it's for a cause. Rather
Yeah.
than just as a byproduct of my
Okay,
bad decisions.
they need to do a saving throw, right? What's the DC?
It's a
for
dexterity saving throw.
Did it dodge it?
it? Does it say what the DC is?
Yes, it does, and I can't remember it. I'm going to it now. Spells. And it is...
It's your spell save DC, I think, which is at the top.
Yeah, no, I'm finding it. Sorry, 15.
15. Okay. Oh, okay. These two at the front get absolutely fucked, but this one,
Yeah,
as
only
he's
take it
hiding
back.
behind the other two, manages to and not get hit. So these guys are now covered in acid again, except for this guy next to Pearl.
Doesn't it also hit Pearl, by the way?
No, it didn't go far enough.
Oh, okay.
Frost, it's your turn.
Alright,
Pearl have
can
been
I
drinking
use
enough.
a bonus
I
action
didn't
to
see this coming now.
to get rid of the rogue?
No, it's an action.
Fuck. Okay, so I am gonna move. Well, I can't move through him, can I? I'm
Nope.
pushing him as an action.
You do have. Do you've got your ice sword, right?
I've used like
Or have you
apart
used
from
it
the
twice
burning,
now?
I've used it twice because
Okay.
I've dealt once 18 and once 19 damage. The previous mark has expired from the favorite foe, but I can apply it twice, so I can just do that again. So that's not really an action or bonus. So I'm really thinking what I would even use my bonus action on, because I can't move through him. Even if I use my bonus action to disengage, I still can't, pass through. And pushing him feels like a waste of an action. So I'm just, for now, I'll just fucking hit him. Try to hit him.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
No,
Simple,
20.
Classic.
20. That is definitely gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. I trigger favored foe again, so I get 1d6 of 4 and a 1d4, and then a +7, so that's gonna be 14.
14. Okay. You bring down your sword and you just fucking slice him right in half. and he falls to the floor in two pieces. He's now dead.
You
Does he
should have
take a
stayed
slightly
close to
cringy
me.
Hollywood moment to realise that he's about to peel
Yeah,
apart in two?
it's like
Yeah,
you
good.
chop him in half, and it just goes for about 3 seconds, and then
It's like the Dio thing.
Yeah, too long it takes him to fall
yeah,
apart.
at least 3 seconds, at least. But as you kill him,
What?
we're gonna quickly tell you a little story, a little bit of a backstory, because
What was...
while you guys have been fighting, unbeknownst to you, Zakonis has been going through his own trials and tribulations. So, while you were out and Zakonis was sleeping in his room, he awoke peacefully to find the room to be eerily silent. He knew he'd gotten a room to himself, but this silence felt a bit different, a bit otherworldly, a bit mystical, as if everything around him had just, you know, been silenced completely. Maybe out of fear, maybe through magic, maybe through something else. Who knows?
One movie.
Just
Just
as-
detect the piss on screen.
But just as he goes to stand up, a big chaos portal opens up. A big old one. It looks different to the ones you are used to seeing. This one is bright yellow, bright orange. It's red. All the sort of the color grades of a roaring fire, encased by a liquid shimmery bubble. He felt kind of drawn to this bubble. He doesn't know why. He just couldn't help himself. He started to walk towards it, and before he knew it, his hand was extended and so close to touching this chaos portal. As he tries to catch himself and bring himself away, he flinches and leans into it accidentally and goes straight through, and he's teleported in a blinding flash to a ruined structure. It's dark. He can't see. There's a very heavy sense of evil, an ominous feeling. He tries his best to find a light, but there's no torches, nothing around him. He can't feel anything on the floor. He has to think for a moment, and he suddenly remembers his ability to create light, to create fire. But he quickly dismisses the idea, angry with himself for even considering it. But then a deep voice thunders throughout the structure. Why not use your gift, child? Why not embrace who you are? Zakonis doesn't recognize the voice, but it does seem very familiar. He finds himself answering without even thinking. Hero?
I've used it once before, and it nearly killed everything dear to me. It nearly destroyed my family and brought down my own home.
Fear!
I'll never again.
Fear! You cannot fear the eternal flames. You must embrace them. Set the world ablaze. And just then, trees seem to magically drop from the sky and form a circle around him, and in an instant burst into flames. He's trapped in this circle of trees. As he looks to find an exit, he finds 2 trees that he can just about squeeze through. Forms of living creatures begin to burst out and scream in agony. The dryads of his home forest, burning in the inferno, crying out for help. As he backs away towards the opening, he runs into a solid, muscular figure. It's engulfed in darkness, but he can make out its form, and the wicked horns sprouting from the top of its head. Its eyes open, and a bright, burning light bursts from them, nearly blinding him. He shields his eyes from the light, and when they acclimate to the room once more, the trees are still there burning. However, the dryads are gone. and in their place, a group of hellhounds. He doesn't know what to do. He's panicking now. He's never had anything like this happen to him before, and it's bringing up memories of everything that happened when he was a child. The fire, his parents, his awful mistake. And as he tries to escape, he's brought towards another portal that's formed behind him. He's dragged violently into the portal and appears in your room with a massive strike of thunder. And just whoopah! Lightning flashes down, and he's now in the room with you. And as he lands in the room, he hears a voice say, "Go, child. You must complete your quest and realize your destiny." And the voice fades away.
Nice. You know what that felt like? That felt like a good version of one of those tripped out Max Payne levels.
Yeah. By the way, Face, I'd still like to do a bit of movement before we do anything. Yeah, you didn't even give it a chance to do it. And I was not going to interrupt the cutaway.
Oh, you know, I was worried I'd pop the tension, but there you go.
I don't know a better time to bring it up. I wouldn't have done it during the story, right?
I guess.
Can I roll a d20 to see if I kick him back through the portal?
I guess you can move, yeah. Unless you're too fucking stunned by this incredible sight of your friend appearing out of nowhere.
Well, I think that the door's kind of blocking it, line of sight, the way you play Zero. So I'd have to reposition him. Or I can't even see, I can only hear, and in which case it's probably best to fucking flee, because it might as well be an enemy.
I mean, yeah, if you want to do some movement, let's do some movement.
Alright, I am just gonna run
How
away.
did you get past the door?
I jumped up. You can do that.
What?
I have, like,
Wait,
a
what?
high enough jump. I have
How
a
did who
high
get
enough,
past the door?
like,
Oh,
moving to here
I
was
thought you
10
jumped behind the door,
No, I
okay.
went like this and then up,
Yeah, he jumped up from.
Oh,
yeah, that
okay.
way.
which still has
I
like
was
had
really
more than enough.
confused for a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I could so the rope is already there's 5 feet here and then the broom was 8 feet high. So
Okay, it doesn't matter. You jumped up.
yeah, no, I know.
Let's
I'm
do
just
do
gonna
some
run
movement.
away. So the rope fucking 30 feet away. So the rope's
Okay.
like drawn to the upper bit of the floor. So you actually have to jump up to get the rope.
You could have just pulled the rope up.
You said I could. Well, yeah, bonus. I'll use a bonus action to do that too, and I'll guess I'll collect with Dukeman.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn. This guy's dead,
Yes.
which means it's Pearl's turn again. There's only one cultist left next to you, Pearl. And
Okay.
he's looking ready to stab you. He's looking ready to do a little stab. I'm gonna add bonus to. There you go. That is where your turn is.
I don't want to use my last spell slot unless I have to. So I'm gonna try and slash him with a dagger and see how he fucking likes it.
Go for it.
Motherfucking bitch.
Taste your own medicine.
That's not bad. I rolled a 12, so I'm 18.
Okay, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Sick. That's 1d4.
Thank you for the 5
plus
gift
4.
subs, by the way.
So-
Touch.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Legit.
the gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the middle of your story.
Oh,
Yeah, but
brilliant.
none of us wanted to interrupt your flow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, Dark.
Everyone.
Thank you for the gift subs. I really appreciate it.
8 damage.
8 damage. He is fucking dead. You just stab him. You
You're
just
like, That's how you do it! But like in her like really eager Pearl voice. So she's
Little
just
bit.
like, that's how you do it!
Little dance.
Nice, nice.
Just made two people's heads explode. She's slowly turning into a psychopath.
That's how you
It's
do it.
fine.
Dukenan is gonna stay in his invisibility cloak.
Oh, how did I said I'd regroup with Tugnum, I don't even know where he is.
Yeah, you could kind of guess because he's just on the other side of the guy, but he is going to stay in his cloak, and he's going to jump down to here, be a bit sneaky, so
I feel like-
no one really knows where he is. And that is his turn. It is now this guy's turn. He is covered in acid. Roll your acid
Yes.
damage, boy.
Certainly shall. Here we go.
Mm.
5.
5. Okay, this one also just melts like a fucking Nazi.
Bloop.
He is also dead. It is now this guy's turn, and he's seen you melt a few of his friends now, and he's really not happy about it. So he is going to pull a scroll out
Oh shit.
his little back pocket in his little robes. He's going to pull a little scroll out, and he's going to cast a firebolt at you. Just start reading the scroll
Oh no.
and start chanting. Going,
I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Fireball!
and then he holds out his hand towards you, and he fires a firebolt. Make an attack roll.
If I know anything about D&D, it's that fireball is everything.
6. That is gonna miss. He's not very experienced with magic. He's just used this scroll in an emergency. He's like, fuck, I've got to do something here.
Point
But
blank
he's
range.
pretty inexperienced, and he just whaps it into the wall, and he misses you.
You did say firebolt, right? Not
Yeah,
fireball.
firebolt. Yeah, no, fireball would have been a bit.
Just checking.
Everybody's dead in the room.
Yeah, just kill us all.
That's the sort of thing a cultist would do.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna go, I'm taking you with me, kind of thing.
Draconis,
The best.
Yeah.
just before your turn starts, another little portal opens up. It's not a chaos portal, this one. This is just a little portal. And
Common garden portal.
a guy that you would recognize jumps through behind Javiel. You would recognize this guy as what was his fucking name? It was Derry Dimble. You would recognize this guy as. He is carrying your bow on his back. And he's just appeared
Bunch of.
in
For
this
people
room.
who may have, for people with, I mean, let's be honest, idiots. People with, you know, Swiss cheese memories. I know there's a few of them out there. I'm not going to name them. But for people who might have forgotten who Derry Dimble was, who was Derry Dimble?
Derry Dimble
I mean, I know,
was
but for their benefit.
he was posing as a poet, a lovelorn poet, trying to ensnare people in a trap to rob them.
The guy that stole
He was,
Zuko.
he was the guy, right? Okay, yes, okay,
Yeah.
I remember. Now. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, that's exactly what I thought.
And he managed to get Draconis in that trap, and he's now just appeared in front of you with your bow.
A little present.
Who could forget?
Yeah, who could forget?
We don't know him though. Just shout it's your bow, I guess.
You.
Hi, I'm gonna.
Me? He replies,
Give me back what's mine.
"Oh, this is mine, fair and square, mate."
And is it Zergonis' turn?
Yeah,
It is. It is your turn.
Here, Zakonis is ready
it's
to
just a
go.
present. Present from an ancient eldritch god.
Zergonis is going to change into his dire fox form.
Very nice. Very nice.
Go and pounce on the little bow thief.
puny human.
Okay, very nice.
Puny God. Remember that from
Puny
which
God.
movie was that?
So you're
Avengers.
gonna,
Avengers.
you are now
Yeah.
here
Which one? I've got
in your fox form.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
your attack.
Fuck! Ooh, very nice. That is a 15 plus my bullshit.
I still don't get.
15 plus your bullshit, which is.
Yeah, Zakonis beat me in a one-on-one fight. Absolutely face. I know you said we're even, but we're not even. Not even with my spells, and he can just do it every fucking time.
I have your bullshit.
You do have bullshit.
Your bullshit is its strength, right?
Yes. Yeah, it should be the fox's strength, yes.
Okay, well, some reason your character sheet really fucked up.
Oh no.
How much min-maxing have you been doing, Zakonis?
Okay, your strength is actually -3 modifier.
But yeah, but it's for the it's supposed to be for the fox.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna try and pull it up. We'll see how it works.
Taconis reminds me a little bit of Brave Star. Do you remember Brave Star? Cartoon, kids cartoon series.
I never watched
Yeah.
it.
That was good.
Sorry, Jay.
Alright.
Puma,
I add my
Where's my Discord?
house attack, 20 straightforward.
Full attack. It's +2 to the hit, so it'd be
17. Okay. Wait. Huh? It's definitely gonna hit. So roll some damage.
That is melee weapon. It does 1d4 plus 2. That's the one dice I didn't grab.
Always the way.
The one that hurts.
I hate my family.
2 plus 1. So that's 3 damage.
3.
And then if it succeeds, because I used the pounce ability.
Yeah.
So then he has to make a DC 9 strength save
Okay.
or be knocked.
And he failed that, so he is now prone.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good, very good. And he takes what, 3 damage?
Yeah, 3 damage.
Okay. Cool. Cool. You can use a bonus action if you want to rip the bow off his back.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the bow off his back and like fling it across the room.
Nice. Nice. You now have your bow back.
I'm glad you threw it across the room because I hate to be the guy who goes, I don't think foxes have opposable thumbs and therefore
Yeah.
can't grab anything. But they can paw at stuff and launch
Yeah.
it across the room. So
Right, then it's this cultist's turn here. He is looking pretty fucked
covered in
up.
acid.
Yeah, he's looking
He's
pretty
dripping in the stuff,
He's gonna have to take some acid damage.
which is
Does anything.
4.
Or
He hisses to the tune of 4.
yeah, this guy is also gonna melt into the floor.
Let's go.
Only 2 left. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. It is now Jay's turn.
Okay. Where's the nearest cultist? I'm sorry, can't see that.
This guy here. The one that's lit up.
Okay. Ah, thank you. I think I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Frost, we need that back because you've just fucked all the cameras up.
Hey, what?
In fact, actually, don't worry, I'll do it.
Right.
There we go. Should be better now.
Yeah.
I quite-
Yours has music.
I'd quite
Hey!
like to have. I'm not at such close range that the crossbow is going to have any sort of disadvantage, is it?
Yes. I think you're 10 feet away, right? So you get disadvantage
that way.
at 5 to 10
okay.
feet.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna pull back and have a shot with my enhanced crossbow. So I'm gonna put a little bit of distance between me and him.
Very nice.
By the way, isn't Wild Shape also an action?
No, it's a bonus action.
Action.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the path that I chose for it.
Do you get to choose the path that? Oh yeah, actually I did too.
Yep, the circle that I chose.
So in
Yeah,
fact,
I
I'm gonna
think
run just over to the wall on the left-hand side there, and then here comes the light crossbow shot, and I'm gonna get +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with
So
this.
you're running
crossbow.
over here. Ish.
Basically, yeah, like when that guy shot that firebolt at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to where the wall is still just lightly on fire, and I'm gonna like Arnie film style, just light my pipe off the still smouldering wall,
Nice.
and then loose the shot. And if I hit him, I might try and come up with a pun. But let's go for the attack roll and see what happens. Oh my god, it's a natural 20. Let's go.
It's a crit. I mean, roll your damage. There's not much point, but roll your damage.
You gotta roll it, right? You gotta roll it. 17.
No, that's the hit.
And so that would be an 18 with the 18 with the bonus.
The 17 is to hit, so you gotta roll.
No.
No, you have to manually.
No, there wasn't
roll
the to hit the natural 20. And then...
Yeah, the nat 20
Yeah,
is
look
to
at-
hit, but if you click on the thing, the crossbow, then it will just roll
roll it, yeah.
your attack roll.
Oh
instead
yeah,
of
no,
damage.
that's what I did, and it rolled a 20 for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not right. Yeah.
I'm trying to click on the damage. Yeah, no, it's just keep. Okay, right. So it's going to be 1d8 minus 2. Seem right?
Yes.
Probably
For
because of your dex
dexterity, right?
modifier,
Yeah.
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 2.
So
Two. So 0, but
Yep.
crit.
you also get an 8 anyway because you crit. So he's looking fucked up. He's looking really fucked up. Not quite dead though. Just
Do we
super
apply bonuses
fucked.
with crits? Do we apply the bonuses with crits as well? By the way.
A small look of pain crosses Jovial's eyes as he realizes that because he hadn't got the kill, he'd lost his opportunity to do a real good Arnie style pun, and now he's like, I probably shouldn't have lit my pipe. It was too soon.
It was too soon.
Got cocky. I got cocky after melting all those dudes. I went for the trick shot on the black.
Just you did great. It just didn't quite get there.
Right here.
I'm visibly disappointed he's still standing.
All right.
It's now Frost's turn.
So he's still in this spot, right? Right? He's still like roughly underneath the door.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my movement. So it would be 10 feet to get to this position. Does this kind of like doing this, wrapping around here as moving through difficult terrain? Like I carefully
You
wrap
won't
around
be
the
able
door.
to. The door pokes out on
Yeah,
like
like, can
further
I
than
just,
the
like
floor.
just hold it, wrap around? I said I could do that in real life.
You can do a dexterity check.
For fuck's sake. 23.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
made it.
Alright.
I sensed comedy coming.
Right.
You decide
And-
to parkour across the room, but fall
No, I'm just gonna
clumsily
stand on this
8
little.
feet.
I'm just gonna stand on this little ledge, and then I do like a downwards attack just for like style. It does not. It's just a normal attack basically.
You can jump on his head, but you won't be able to reach him from there if you stay up top.
No. But can I just jump with my sword held down?
Yeah.
And then he knocks it away if I miss. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Go for it.
A 23 as well.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
So
That
that
hits.
hits. And I get a +7 anyway.
I
so
mean,
that's
he's gonna die. So you
I might as well roll that. I did kind of want to roll just to see. if
you don't
it's
even
fine.
need to.
I know. Because it's a base of 8. Lowest I could roll is a 1, right? And I still deal 8 damage, so... I just drop down, pierce him through the head.
Yeah,
That's
you
basically
drop
what I
down, you bring your sword down and just hit right in the top of the skull. Finish off Jay's kill. How's Jay feeling about that?
My mind's racing with kebab lines, but I don't feel like I've earned them, and I'm still just a little sad. I really thought I had him.
I just fucking dive down.
I mean, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've got my pipe, and I did. I mean, I really did go to town on a bunch of those dudes,
You let out a sad
and I feel a little bit better for getting it out actually as well.
You let out a sad billowing from your
Okay,
cave.
you've killed the cultist. This guy is Derry Dimble, as you know him, Zakonis, is gonna stand up. Use half his movement to stand up.
I thought it was dead.
Um,
Fuck!
He looks around the room and sees all of the dead cultists, and he can't find their little leader that was here.
I
and
killed the
he-
bastard.
He says to himself, "Oh fuck, Grendler's gonna want to hear about this." And he touches this little pedestal with his hand. He reaches out, touches it, and disappears.
Do we chase after it? Do you want to chase after it? New combat? More?
You are now not in turn order. You've won the fight.
I killed the bastard. You guys should see him outside. He's just split in half. Straight through the middle. I fucking killed him. By the way, can I still loot the fucker? The cultist leader.
You can loot whatever you want.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna loot the kill that I made completely on my own because nobody else hit him.
I would like to loot the 3 that I
Just
killed
kinda
too.
see because he seems to have like a leather cloak that I quite like. I don't know if that's an upgrade to armor. Could it be?
It's not. It's just a normal leather coat.
And anything of value? Any money?
He has on him. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Pearl, also give me a perception, please. Are you looting the 3 closest to you?
The 3 that I killed.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I'll
Anyone
let-
else
I'll
want to
let
do some looting
Dave-
or chatting or, you know?
15.
Cool.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
I still have, I still
Walk
have
to
my
his tunnel.
own inspiration, right?
Hmm?
I didn't use my own inspiration. I'm
Uh,
adding it.
No,
What's the Conus doing? Sorry?
He's gonna walk over to where he threw the bow and then transform back and then pick up the bow.
Okay, cool. So you're over here, then you're grabbing your bow.
So do I find anything phase 15?
Yeah, just what did Zoe roll?
What check was it? Perception.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a 3.
Found 3 gold.
Wait, no, I got a 2 because I rolled a 3. Wait, no, I got a 3. I'm bad at
By
maths.
that logic, have I just found 15 gold or do you get anything extra because it's the big bad?
I found what?
You found 3 gold, Zoe.
Thank you. Brain.
Frost, you find 5 gold, and he also had on him a scroll of Chaos Portal.
Oh, that sounds like something I could use. I don't know if now's the right time, but I really wanna. All right, I'll add it
Touch
to
it.
my inventory. Yeah, no, basically.
Touch it. Touch it.
I'll come down. I'll come down and do my signature. I'll just say, "Look what I got," and do my signature coin toss to see if I instantly activate it or not.
But yeah, you guys have successfully killed all these guys. Well,
Can I would like to, if possible, I'm gonna stop concentrating on my caustic brew spell, and can I poke through the 3 bodies
Yeah,
that I
of course. Yeah.
I largely took out?
You can
Yeah.
have the 4th one as well.
You
So
find
that
you find some gold coins that have clearly been melted together into just little piles of gold.
Okay.
A clump of gold.
Yeah,
It's a clump
you
of
got
gold.
3 clumps of gold from rooting around in their
3.
melted bodies.
And there's a 4th you
3
can have to kill.
3 misshapen gold coins.
Yep.
I can add that to my golden duck.
How convenient that I didn't split the scroll in half, by the way. I feel like I could have easily had the cunning power. Very convenient. Javen, you want the last guy, Javiel, do you still want to loot the 4th guy that I kind of stole the kill? Like, I had an opportunity. I thought it was, like, useful if I tagged, but it was your kill. Really.
It's okay. I'll be honest. I'm feeling a little bit I think that went as well as it could go. Is everybody else okay?
I've just fucking. You didn't even get to land a hit on me. I just killed the bastard. That felt so good.
I'm a bit hurt.
Oh,
And,
by the way.
could probably do with some breakfast after all that vomiting.
But didn't the guy go in the weird orb-looking thing? And we not want to,
Dukenan reveals himself. Dukenan reveals himself from his cloak.
I want to loot the last thing.
And he says, "You guys should probably leave town. Go meet me in Genlisle. Don't worry, I'll find you. Stay off the roads. They're going to be looking for you now." And then he also goes and touches this and disappears.
Can I loot the last one and then touch the pedestal?
You can loot the last one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That pedestal
More
reminds me of the
more
fade
perception?
pedestals in Dragon Age.
More perception or
Yeah, roll perception.
19?
19. You find 1 gold.
Yes. I'm getting rich, guys. And then I try to touch the pedestal.
I'm gonna yell at you. I'm gonna yell. No! What are you doing?
I'm,
What are you doing? You don't know where that goes. What are you doing? I'm hurt.
I have Pearl here up. I'll like there came someone out of this as well, so I could probably get back, right?
That's a really stupid idea.
What are you basing that on?
The fact that I came a guy out of here, right?
But you don't know what powers they've got.
Also,
You don't know what's on the other side.
Okay,
You could be walking straight into an ambush. We've
this
just had a
house-
fight with them. They know we'd be coming.
Isn't this how Zakonis got? Because I've not seen how he actually got in, right?
Yeah, like.
Isn't this
yeah,
how
like, I think we
Zakonis
should
got in?
address.
Isn't this how Zakonis got in? I'm getting it back.
How did
right?
you get here, Zakonis? What's going on? And who was that? And who was that man?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I know there were some chaos portals, and I worked with them, but the guy who came through that thing, he was the one who took my bow, which I've now gotten back.
Speaking of chaos portals, I just happen to have found a scroll of chaos portal on the guy, and I'm debating whether I should use it. So here we go. Roll the 1d2. So if it's a 1, I'm gonna use it because that's probably. If it's a 1, I'm gonna use it. If it's a 2, I'll keep it for now. It's a 1. We're using it.
Don't we this. This is all you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm in a bad way.
I'm gonna heal up Jay.
What languages does Frost know?
I know. Where is it? Undercommon, Dwarvish, and Common.
Yeah, you can't read this. You don't know how to read this.
What? Fucking. I can't actually. How would I know it's a scroll of chaos portal though? If I can't even fucking read it.
Because it says Chaos Portal on top.
Yeah, but in
Bilingual
what language
titles.
then? Bilingual. So shouldn't there be bilingual text then?
No.
I didn't write it.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Couldn't tell you.
I ask. By the way, guys, can anyone even read this? Because I unfortunately can't actually read this.
I can't read it right now.
None of
Can
you
I-
will know this
I'll tell you that.
language. None of you.
I can't read it until at least after
Can I?
breakfast.
Can
Not
I
unless
try
it's
and?
written in primordial or common.
What languages do all of you know?
I speak Common, Elvish, Undercommon, and Primordial.
Okay.
So
Also primordial
elfish.
and common.
Infernal. And common.
Okay, yeah, none of you can read.
Can I try to recognize what language it is? Like, you know how I can't read Arabic, but I know Arabic when I see it.
Yeah, you can give it a go. Give me an intelligence check.
For
Can I
fuck's sake.
heal?
Can I
Jay
use
while
wisdom
he's doing that?
instead?
No,
Can
you
I
can't
use
use wisdom, no.
Fuck. Fuck you, Craig. Okay.
You have no fucking idea what this language is.
You're actually more confused having looked at it.
Yeah, you're like,
Is this even words?
He's less literate after reading.
Yeah. He's forgotten words he knew.
I've just become like the usual hello you'd know in any language, if any country you visit. I've just forgotten that too. I can't even say hello in the language anymore.
Yeah. You can no longer get the check in Spanish.
Hey, Jay.
Good thing my Spanish was very, very awesome.
Pearl's gonna come over to you and just sing "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger," and you heal by 7.
That's me listening.
I'm gonna find Duke. I assume Dukenham would know, right?
Heal by 7, thank you. So that takes me up to 13.
Well, she doesn't actually need to come over to you. She can just sing it from where she's standing.
Just belt it out.
Is it
Yeah.
just one person then, or is it all of us?
Just one person.
I feel like that's.
I can't do mass healing world yet. I ain't that.
It's
I'm
a
not that strong.
serenade.
Yeah.
Trying to bogart your.
We'll also do
I know, right?
Javen.
It's her last spell slot, so she can't do all of you.
Look, I think we should. We're in a dodgy part of town. We've just got into quite a serious fight. They know we're here. I think we should. I think we should book. I think we need to get back to the tavern, regroup. I don't know whether or not we should. I don't know whether or not I'm concerned. I could do with a rest. I could do with a rest. But at the same time, I'm inclined to think that maybe Dukeman was right, and we need to sort of get out of town.
Yes, I feel like we should leave
Too many people
now.
have seen us.
You
I
can
mean,
rest in the
didn't you insult some cultists in the place where we were staying just last night? Frost?
Me. It wasn't meant as an insult, but
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question.
I guess
It's a rhetorical question. I mean, I know you did. So I think we need to get back to the wagon.
Yes,
Load up the ride and book, because that was we did well, but that was intense, and I want to hear what's going on. I want to talk to Zakonis. I don't know what's been, This is what happens when you have a lie in, man.
Yeah, we have some. I think we have some catching up to do on both of our sides.
You'd have been so impressed. I have to tell you my vomit story, and then yeah. I want to go back to the tavern, pick up the wagon.
Yeah. Well, let's skip the tavern altogether. I'd say just instantly head to the wagon. We do like the ships thing, like me and Pearl, or me and you, and then Zakonis takes the reins when whoever's with me sleeps.
Sure. I want to check on Sheep and Lucky. I'm worried about them.
Yeah, you got your stuff right now. Yeah, I forgot if I'd given it back. I think I did. Yeah, pretty sure I did. After Assassin's Creeding it and glitching the fuck out at the same time, but still looking cool. Hopefully. I want to have the most style points.
Should we head back to the wagon then, folks?
Yes.
Is everybody? Do we have a consensus?
You have bonus stars for style points, like in Mario Party, just like that. I get bonus stuff for style, right?
Okay, you all head back to the wagon, and we are going to go for a 5-minute break.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. Good job, guys. You did well.
He did.
I killed some stuff.
You killed a whole room of people.
And I've
That was that was
my
a good caustic brew round.
It still makes me laugh every time that Pearl has still not explained how she just looks at people and their heads explode.
We don't even know. We don't want to have you angry, you know.
Just standing there like
Brilliant, but terrifying.
just like intent staring at someone while like just and then they
Oh,
just,
that reminds me.
just like and
I like to think that I understand that there's a spell behind it. But every time you do it, I am slightly disturbed. Because you're in some ways my closest friend on the journey so far. And every time you do it, there's a kind of like I see a dark side in you that does slightly unnerve me.
she's sweet, but she knows how to protect herself.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
5-minute break because I want to
Yeah.
get rid of this.
See you in a tick.
See you in a tick.
Yeah. I hope chat is enjoying it. Hope chat is having fun watching the D&D. That was a big old fight. Yeah, it's they've got some stuff coming up. Don't you worry, guys. They've got some stuff coming up. This is gonna be the rest of the session is gonna be pretty fucking good. How you doing, B? How you doing, Arcanom? Anyone in chat that's hanging around? I hope you're all doing well. Get some music going. There we go. Your brain hurts. Why is the brain hurting? You got a headache? You good? Might lie down. Yeah, if you need to lie down, look after yourself first and foremost, as always. That's how it should be. Not sure the cause, but hopefully it passes. Hopefully it passes. You'll be okay. Got some figuring out of stuff to do. I think my sleep algorithm is malfunctioning. Oh no, not good.
Wow, I'm the first one back for once. Damn. Damn.
Hey, fucking.
What?
You guys just got a fuck ton of it.
Hell yeah.
Got 6 times 25, which is 150.
Mhm. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Got
Bad at maths. Fuck me.
two. That's 200.
Damn.
200 XP.
Dude,
Think. Does
just
that level
shut
you guys up?
I have no idea.
I think level 3 is 300, right? Welcome in, Lav. How you doing?
I do. Nope, that's player's companion.
Oh, level 3 is 900.
Yeah.
Okay, not quite level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think the other three were already on
Yeah. That's-
400. Because I was on 300, and I remember being 100 behind them because
Yeah.
of the Pearl's little nap.
Cronus is now up to 600. Getting close to level 3. You're getting very close.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Right, I need
So yeah, everyone except Pearl should be on 600. I think. Yeah. Jay's got some plans for his level 3 evolution. I'm excited to see him all.
Is he going to multi-class?
Possibility.
Be cool.
Is who going to multi-class? Back, by the way.
I don't know if anyone's going to multi-class.
What did I miss? But I heard multi-classing, so... Is that fair game?
You
That's
got,
all I'm asking.
Frost, you got 200 XP.
Yes, so that takes me to...
600.
What on? So that makes me a level 3.
No.
Wait, I thought it was 600.
No, level 3 is 900.
It was 600 last time, wasn't it? I was pretty sure it was fucking... Fuck you.
I think it's cumulative, right? So you carry XP over to the next level.
Yeah, it was 100 XP to fucking level 2. And it's...
No, it was 300 to level 2.
Was it?
Yeah. That's why, because all you guys were on 400, right?
Except Pearl, I think.
Yeah, who was on 300.
And does the Cronus get the same amount of XP as we do, given that he's only been partially with us?
He got some XP from his little
Oh,
trip out into the other world, so yeah.
I'm up to 700. Did you say? Oh, sorry, 200 XP, didn't you? Sorry,
Yeah,
600.
200. Yeah, everyone should
Yeah, I
be on
was thinking,
600.
how the hell? Because Pearl was fast asleep.
A good nap. Something I cannot relate to.
Yeah.
I know, right? Good sleep. Can't believe.
Look at my rules.
Oh no. You know how like when you try to do stuff in a rush, everything goes wrong? Fucking lost the bottle or the bottle cap. Bottle cap. What was it called? Just a cap, I guess, from the Fanta bottle. Yeah, bottle cap.
Fucking the jump between level 2 and 3 is huge as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
900 to 2,700. Yeeps.
You mean that's true between level 3 and level 4 then, right? Because level 3 was 900. Or are we not even level 2 fighters yet?
What?
No, you're still level 2.
No, I was just looking at the table of the level table.
Yeah, so
And
from
when
level
you
3
write
to level
this down?
4 is
'Cause I just
927.
Where in the character sheet do I write 600?
Where your level is, there's a little cog next to it.
Ah, I see. Would I be considered chaotic good? I'm thinking I should change it to chaotic neutral, because honestly I'm not sure about my intentions all the time.
No worries.
It's
No one is.
really just the chaotic. I'm gonna change to chaotic neutral, because it's really just the chaos is half the it's entirely all the fun for me. I do really like. Has somebody clipped that, by the way? When I said, "Can I please roll like wisdom? Anything other than
Yeah, I
intelligence?"
clipped it. I put a
Right.
marker. to put it
That
in
was
there,
such a good clip.
yeah.
Oh shit! The
that's
cameras
good.
are all. Alright. The cameras are all bugged out again.
Yeah, because everyone's turned their cameras off.
I have turned them back on.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe it makes 6
Yeah,
configurations.
Oh,
Actually,
there it is.
more, because there's also the ones you have to make for if there's only
Well, I've just
3 or
taken the
4.
names off, so you can be in any position.
Yeah. But it's like you don't have to redo the cameras all the time. Well, yeah, I don't get that. Why that happens every fucking time?
Because the Discord moves the cameras around.
I'm aware. But you still be in the same position, right?
It should be fine next week. Shouldn't be as much faffing next week.
Alright.
But yeah, if everyone's back, ready to go.
I so wish I could get like a cantrip. Like you can, I've heard you can get spells as rewards. Is that correct? Or some people do this.
Get spells.
Yeah, you can reward. Yeah, but you can reward them, I think, as well. Like a spell book, I could read and learn a spell. I really want to get cantrip. And the weird thing is, the way Tasha's Cauldron allows me to take at level 3, take 2 or 3 druid cantrips, as if they were ranger cantrips. So I get cantrips starting from level 3.
I think usually spell books are only a thing with wizards and warlocks.
Yeah.
You can homebrew that shit easily, right?
Anyway, is everyone ready to jump back in?
Good to go, baby.
Okay, cool. Let me turn my camera back. I've returned in a poof of smoke. A magical poof. Yeah. Magical poof. I've returned.
What was the sound effect? Why did you ask me to give you a sound effect? How does it sound? It's what you literally said. Magical poof.
You guys make your way back to the wagon, which is parked outside the tavern. Dukenon has told you to stay away from the road and make your way to Genlisle. You now have a choice. You can either go on the road, you can go close to the mountains, or you can go through some plains that are just...
In the spirit of leveling up and trying to deal as much damage to the cultists as early as possible, because they might power up, we don't know. I'd be for traveling the roads.
I'll tell you right now, I vote for listening to our clearly knowledgeable and powerful ally.
Well, he hasn't really done anything other than invisibility cloak, has he?
You weren't there when he appeared. I about shit myself.
Yeah, well, it was just taking off the invisibility cloak, right?
Jay was in a tight spot.
I trust that man's intuition a lot more than I trust Frost's. Sorry, Frost. I'm not really sorry. I was just saying.
No offense taken. No offense taken. That's kind of the character I'm playing, right?
It looks like you've got casting votes, Akonis.
Ooh.
I'm fine either way, because I don't technically officially have advantage, but I am more used to forest areas backstory wise.
So if you guys are on Roll20,
We are.
I'll show you. You can go on this road. You can walk through these plains, or you can hug the mountains.
Oh, yes, let's go to the mountains instead, because I actually get the favorite terrain there.
Will we have to abandon the wagon if we go anywhere other than the road? Will the wagon handle the plains? And if not, is there any sort of modification I can do? Can I get my tools out?
I have
maybe fit some like off-road wheels.
Javen, I might have the solution. Where's my guidebook? Because I didn't write down the entire thing, but I think Natural Explorer removes the difficult terrain from difficult terrain, right? So
only for you.
Yeah, but if I'm...
It's not for vehicles or...
I don't know whether you can teach that to Lucky and Sheep.
Yeah.
I thought if I just drive the carriage the entire time...
No, it's just for you if you're walking on difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, I'm still for going through the mountains then anyway, so at least we've got that sorted.
You want to go the mountain route? I mean, if we're choosing, the problem is I don't feel like we're going to get a good price for the wagon and the horses here in Garradin, and we spent a lot on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
We keep it.
Might be able to take the wagon through.
Do we roll for it if you get lucky or not?
I can mend things, remember? So if anything, if it cracks anywhere, I can just fix it up quickly.
I'd like to keep hold of the wagon. It's been I've come to. I've got an emotional attachment to the old girl. I like contraptions are the best any day of the week, and I'm loath to abandon her. She's been home away from home these last few weeks.
Can any of you speak to animals?
If I were level 3, I would, but no.
You're still learning animal.
I'm still learning.
I love the idea that in the evenings, Frost occasionally, like when everyone else has stopped talking to him, he just goes and talks to the horses.
What do you think
that's,
I do?
That's how he's learning horse language. It's just
I
like Perlin.
I think
Javiel aren't talking to me again.
Zakonis in his beast mode can speak with animals.
I think I could speak with animals outside of it too.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to say. What do you think I've been doing? I told you I love long night walks, right? What do you think I'm doing while I'm doing that? Just speaking to all the cats in the cities, the roam around the streets, the horses. That's it.
Occasionally, in the odd moment of loneliness, rolling a d20 to seduce.
Seduce a what?
Hey,
Seduce what now?
You tell me. Okay. Look, Zakonis. It looks like rough terrain ahead, but I don't want to leave Lucky and Sheep here. This town's, I mean, it's literally a one-horse town, and I think they'd eat the other one. So, do you think you can talk to them and, you know, reassure them about the journey ahead?
Yeah, I can give that a shot.
Oh shit! I've been seduced by Arcanon. A crit. Where are we going for our date, Ark?
But now you have to roll how well the date goes, Arcanon.
It's a whole side quest. When we all have to take a week off, this is what's going to be happening.
I wouldn't mind having to take a week off to see a plot line where it's just a random guy tries to date God, effectively.
Come to the York show to see Beardy Man. Okay, nice.
Right, I'll second that. I'm there for that.
But how well
good.
does it go? How well does it go? What happens on the trip? Roll. Please roll. I'll even give you 1 channel point. Can I do that, please?
We're getting sidetracked. This is what Arcanon does. He sidetracks streams. This is what he does in my stream. I brought it over here.
I will allow, if you want, for you to roll to tell the horses to meet you with the wagon in Genlyle if you want.
The horses just go on themselves. The supplies, rations, everything, that stuff they keep, right?
Well, whatever you leave in the wagon, they will take with them, but you have to roll to see if they will listen to you.
I think I effectively have double the speed in mountainous terrain, right? Compared to everyone else. Because of my natural explorer feat. Right?
It depends if there's any difficult terrain. If you come across difficult terrain in the mountains, then you will have a bonus on that, yeah.
Alright. Because I'd say if I was faster, I could meet up with the horses early while you take it slow, and I try to, you know...
And split the party again.
Well, we can say... hopefully nothing happens in the time. Hopefully you don't ambush us in the mountains. That was kind of the idea.
I like the plan of giving Lucky, if we have to stay off the roads, I like the plan of giving Lucky and Sheep a chance to meet up with us down the road while still taking the advice of our sage friend, Dukenan. So if we've got a chance to be reunited in Genlyle, I think that could be an emotional moment. I want to give them a chance. I'd rather give them a chance on the road than abandon them here in this somewhat dicey town.
Yeah.
That's my feelings, but that's just me.
Wait, did Zero roll a nat 20?
No, I rolled a nat 20 and you don't know what for.
Oh no.
That's the most terrifying thing a DM can ever say.
He's unnerving. What do we say, gang?
Actually, Raw
yeah.
Wisdom was kind of terrifying too for me.
Yeah, I do have to
Oh,
speak
no,
with animals, and it lasts 10 minutes, and I can just do it. So I can talk to them and tell them to meet us.
Okay, what I'm going to do is just before you talk to them, I'm going to go, I'm just going to touch you on the shoulder and be like, just make sure they know we care about them and tell them to take care. Because
I'll
there are
try.
people after us now, and while I'm touching you on the shoulder, I'm actually casting guidance on, so you can use that on this roll if you need to.
Can I try to say that too, just in my sloppish horse dialect? Just try to say that I care about them too.
You can do a little neigh. You gotta roleplay it though, otherwise it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't.
Agreed.
What's the set? Let me find the horse. It's gonna be.
Are you now googling horse sound?
Yes.
How do you not know what a horse sounds like?
I don't know. I never come outside.
I thought Frost would have been googling like horse
Hey,
stats.
thanks
He's
for the
like, but I have a plus
Sparrow. 21
1d6 when I'm attempting to console a horse
Thank you.
because of this thing that I picked up.
Okay, this is gonna be the most laughable impression of a horse. Hold on.
See it.
Make it emotional.
I can't fucking do this shit.
No, we have to have that again. Louder into the microphone, please. Into the microphone. Come on, give them an inspiring
rewarded.
monologue like a
better-
coach in an American football movie at halftime, but in horse, please. I'll play Lucky.
I can't fucking do it.
Come on, put your heart in it.
I can't do a straight face.
I'm looking.
I think my laughing might be closer to the actual fucking horse sounds.
I'll play sheep.
Okay, you be sheep, I'll be Lucky.
I can't do it. That's all I can do. Fuck you. It's not gonna get better than that. Fuck you. Thanks.
Just give it a good nay.
Nay. I can't
Okay,
do it.
Zakonis,
enough.
if you're doing
Good
this,
enough.
let's have a
Good
roll.
Body language. Fuck. Oh, no. Why does everything comedic always go wrong with me?
What was? Sorry, I can't hear you very well actually. Tamazio.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have to do everything by phone.
Yeah, no worries.
I rolled a 5. Yes, I beat
How did
Joey.
that? How did that chat go with them?
I'm trying to roll a d20 here. Give me a second. Grab my. Where'd my d20 go? There it is. All right, 17.
17. Okay, yeah, they know what to do.
All right.
They give you a little sort of agreement, and they start trotting off on the way to Genlisle.
Intelligent creatures.
So yeah, you guys are now wagonless. Are you heading towards the mountains? Okay.
I can do mountains.
Uh,
These plains feel exposed. Let's see if we can hug the mountains, try and find a track off the beaten one.
That's fair. That's fair.
I could go straight through the mountains without any problem. Catch up with the and I know Face doesn't want. This is what you get for making me do a horse impression.
Can I?
I could catch up with the horses early and then try to like carefully meet us somewhere halfway. Can I show you on roll 20? Because if we are going through the mountains, but maybe in here the horse can still ride.
I'm huffing and puffing, and I see you getting ahead of us. And I'm like, Frost, wait!
No, it's,
Wait up! I know this is your, and you, I'm exasperated.
I'm proposing the idea. I'm not saying I outright do it. I could flip a coin, but I feel like this It's a too minor decision to be with a coin flip.
Wait.
Yeah, you guys are.
If you're so quick, can't you just carry some of my stuff? I'm used to the wagon.
I could do that, I guess.
This is heavy.
Does this increase our travel speed if I carry some of this
No,
stuff? But I have high strength. I shouldn't be burned by it.
it doesn't increase your travel speed. It's going to take at least a few days.
All right.
Just
well,
let an artificer roleplay for a change.
I'll still grab his stuff because I want to sort of maintain a good relationship in my party. So
I only give you stuff that is inconsequential.
the duck,
I don't trust. I give you the duck. I give you the.
the clubs of gold, the coins, the money.
I'm looking through my list. I don't have anything too severe. You know what? You can take my tinker's tools. You can carry those.
I'm gonna. Can I practice with them and just try them already?
You can carry the Cyclops eye gunk, and you can carry my alchemist supplies. Basically, you can carry my supplies, but anything I might actually need in a hurry, I will not hand over.
Do I get the jug of alchemy?
I need to keep that handy.
That's still got the special tea.
It's still got mushroom tea in it.
Oh god.
Yeah, so basically, you guys, you've set off from Garrodin.
Junk.
You're
Trying to be a good Samaritan.
You're walking through the edge of the mountains.
I'm
And
enjoying it.
so on your left, you can see a pretty big plains. It's pretty barren. There's not much around this area. On your right, the mountain extends up quite a while. They're pretty tall, these mountains. You're in the lower part, and you can see the big mountains right next to you. You're on some pretty level ground right now. It's a pretty easy trip so far. Can you all give me a survival check, please?
We're in the wilderness, right? Because here's the
6.
interesting
I'm
thing.
not an outdoorsman.
Does this count as a survival check related to the terrain?
No.
Fuck you, face.
Oh,
24.
24. Okay, cool.
That would have been a 30. Did you get a nat 20 or nat 1?
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
So technically 19 total though, because I have a -1. But
Okay.
I
and
could have had a plus 12 face.
Sakonis. You don't even know what the roll's for. I don't know why you're asking for it.
I thought it was survival related to terrain.
I rolled a 19 on the dice, so
19.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
So that becomes a.
that becomes a. I gotta pull up.
I'll
different.
grab it up. Survival, you get +6. So
Oh my jeez, I didn't realize that.
so quite high. Anyway, everyone except Javiel is doing all right. Javiel's starting to feel a bit tired, a bit worn out now.
Can I carry Javen?
I'm injured and not used to the altitude.
Can I
Yeah.
carry Javen? Can I just take him on my back? You'll have to grab the stuff, but I can
Why you-
carry you. You don't have to walk.
Why are you asking him? Consent exists in the D&D universe as well. First.
Do you have your consent to just carry you?
Not until our wise and illustrious DM is finished. I want to know what the fuck is actually happening first.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Before you scoop me up like a child.
Yeah, so it's a pretty decent journey so far. You know, Javiel is struggling a little bit. He's getting a bit tired, a bit worn out. You know, you've all had a pretty rough day of it. It's starting to get towards night time now, and you can't see any lights anywhere near close to you. You you can try and find somewhere to make camp soon if you would like to, and maybe rest for the night. You've got at least 2 days left of traveling through the mountains to get to Genlisle.
We can sleep for a bit. I feel like that's a good idea, given that we don't have our spells yet. At all.
yeah, we
feel
need
like-
to rest up.
I feel like a long rest. And if I could roll perception to check the terrain for any good spots, so I can get a +12 to my roll.
You can
Like
roll to find somewhere. Yes.
Okay, so because it's related to terrain, I get a double proficiency bonus.
It's not related to terrain.
When is it?
When there's
When-
difficult terrain,
No,
then
no,
it's-
no. It doesn't say it doesn't say difficult terrain. It says when you make an intentional wisdom check related to your favorite terrain. Doesn't have to be difficult terrain.
Okay,
As long as we're in that area and we're checking the terrain.
okay, well then you get your
Stop.
bonus. Do a perception check.
Thank you.
I don't know why it matters this much.
A
It's-
28. A 28.
28.
Get another +6.
I don't know why it honestly matters this much to you, but you get a 28. You find a nice little
The best.
crack in one of the rocks, and to your right, and you find a little cave. It looks pretty comfy. It looks pretty safe. It doesn't seem like anything has been in here for quite a while. It looks like you could set up camp, have a little rest. You've got about, I'd say it's about 10 p.m. right now. Not much light going on unless you've got some torches with you and some maybe some light stuff that you can do.
Consequences make a light. Also, I just checked, and it's actually my entire group.
Okay, well, cool. You all get the bonus.
You all get the bonus here.
Whoop.
Whoop.
I don't know.
And my group can't become lost unless it's magical means.
Okay.
And it can't be ambushed, I think.
Well-
You're in a little danger.
Frost has found a lovely little cave for you all. You can choose to seat there, or you can choose to carry on going. It's up to you guys.
I'm really struggling, guys. I really do need to get my head down for a bit. I think I'm not used to this much hiking.
I feel
Wouldn't this
very
be
at home in a
retconned?
cave.
Wouldn't this be retconned by the way that Javen is struggling?
Can we
He's
get
still
a-
injured though.
Yeah, he's still injured.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah,
still-
fair.
I honestly, I just feel like I need to get a fire going, maybe warm a pie, little refreshment, and just get me head down on the old bedroll there, because I think I'm done for the day, guys.
Yeah, that
let's
sounds good. I could. Do we need to forage for food as well?
No, you have rations on
Let's
you.
love Russia.
Ah, great. I honestly never thought Natural Explorer would come in handy at any point. So I'm just happy.
I would argue it hasn't yet, but okay.
Fair. I'm just
Apart
glad
from
I-
making you feel better about larger roles that didn't matter, I'm not sure it has helped. But I'm glad you got that big role that you so desperately crave.
Yeah, absolutely. What I said.
You
big
almost got a
numbers.
30.
I almost got
Yeah.
a 30, yeah.
Good roll. It's a
Yeah,
bloody
I-
good roll.
I need big numbers, right, to keep me happy. That's my serotonin.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of just slump a little bit, but I've had a relatively good day, but I have magically vomited up about 4 times my body weight.
It's not
I
the
did
size
get
of
stabbed
the
a couple of
roll.
times.
It's not the size of the roll, Frost. It's what you do with it that matters.
That's right.
Fair,
That's
fair.
right.
Very true.
So I'm going to make myself as comfortable as I can in this snug little cave. And you know what? I do look around the cave, and I'm quietly impressed. He has found a good spot. He has
Thanks,
found a good
Jay.
spot.
Yeah, the cave is quite nice. If you're
It is
looking
quite nice.
around, I'll describe the cave. It's quite big. There's a little sort of tunnel entrance to it that goes in about 15 feet into the mountain. Then it opens up into a big cavernous area, probably about 60 by 60 foot floor wise, and about 30 feet high. There's some sort of like scratchings on the wall where people have obviously stayed here before, and they've, been doing some little cave etchings and all that. Some interesting drawings, maybe of like people and animals.
Caveman things.
Yeah, there's not really much in there. There's a few little rocks scattered around. It smells a bit musty, as you might imagine. It is very dark in here, but your torches are managing to keep you going with the light. There's nothing really to set up a fire with unless you have that stuff on you. But yeah, it's a nice little sort of chill out area, little sleeping area, somewhere you can be safe for the night. There's no sort of animals up in the mountains where you guys are because it's just super rocky. There's no food or anything for them to scavenge, so they mostly stick to the plains.
As for fire, I have an explorer's pack. I don't know exactly what it contains, but would that have stuff in it to make a campfire? I know it includes a bedroll, but I don't know what else it includes.
Probably has a tinderbox in there somewhere.
So I can make a fire. What benefits does it have? Really?
Well, you'll be warm.
Yep. I get to use it only once, right? That stuff. Or do I get to use it multiple times?
No, you can use it multiple times. A tinderbox is you know, just a tinderbox.
I have no clue what it is.
It's something. It's basically like, think of it as a box of matches.
All right. Yeah.
To get a fire started.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. All right. Yeah, I'll get a fire started. Guys, look, I can do something else, and I grab just random supplies in my bag, like to light a fire.
While the fire is roaring, I'm really just trying. I'm quite quiet, quieter than my usual self. But I do spend a little bit of time, before getting some shut eye, just spending some time with my wooden duck with the golden feet. I would like to attune to that item, not for anything in particular. I'm just exploring its properties, and spending some time with it. I find it quite soothing. Quite like it as a little trinket. So I'm just pretty much inspecting it, rubbing it, just doing some weird artificer shit with it, and
Okay.
I feel a little connection to this wooden duck with the golden feet.
Cool. Jay is
Incidental, but
spending some
a little
time with
flavour
his
text
duck.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am spending a little bit of time with. You know what? I think it's because I miss Lucky and Sheep. I've had all this hiking has made me realise just how much I appreciated the wagon.
I hold on. While
my
Jay's
animal
doing that,
mascot.
I'm just praying to Puck again, and I show it to Javen, like.
With
And
your
I- and
little
I-
puck statue.
Yeah, and I show it to Javen, just trying to, nudge him.
I resist the
That's
urge.
still
I resist
still
the urge
my
to roll my
psycho.
eyes and go back to my much more sensible use of time, which is attuning to my wooden duck, with golden feet. I look at your little idol like you're fucking mental, and then go back to rubbing my little wooden duck. That's what I do.
Very good. Pearl and Zakonis, what are you guys doing?
Zakonis is he's actually kind of looking into the fire that Frost made and just remembering what he just went through. Kind of just in his mind of that whole area he was in, trying not to remember his family burning and screaming, but the fire's just kind of very easy reminder of that.
I feel the strong urge, by the way, to place my egg back in the flame, see if anything new happens.
Yes.
So my egg's now chilling in the flame.
Your eggs in the fire. It's
Yes. It's right in there.
when you put it in the fire, it starts wobbling around. It starts moving, and like a Pokemon ball. When you're catching a Pokemon, it does the little.
How many times?
It does it 4
Did I
times.
catch it? Did I catch it? I caught it then, right? It's 3 times in the games, and then the 4th is the catch.
It does
I
it 4
caught
times. But yeah, it's just sort of sitting there chilling in the fire. It doesn't seem like the fire is affecting it in any bad or good way.
I'm gonna have it chill there, and then to remember not to burn my hands. The next time I grab it out.
Okay. Pearl, just chilling, doing your
Just
thing.
chilling, singing little songs,
Okay.
drumming on the drums.
Cool. Well then, you guys want to have a long rest? You can. You can go to sleep.
I would
sounds
love a
good.
long rest.
You can get all your shit back.
Woo.
Yeah.
Do we do shifts again?
Oh.
1 person, 2 people, stay for a bit.
Yeah, you guys all look very exhausted to Zirconis, so he'll suggest taking like a watch.
You did have a long lie in this morning.
For 8 hours, the Conus
Well,
is just.
you
"Do
think
not
he
want
did.
any company?"
Oh yeah, Javiel has no idea about his wildly traumatic experience. So I'm just like, hey, I was sneaking across town tracking down cultists while
But
you
Faith did say
got a
he
bit
woke
of
up-
room service.
He woke up peacefully, guys. What Faith did say. So he had a good night's rest. It just what happened after.
Mm.
But I wouldn't say that because I like Zakonis and frankly got a little bit of room service myself.
I remember. She remembers
Are
me
you letting
probably
this
so.
slip now?
Well, look, I would never tell.
I'm still.
Do I heal back up with a long rest as well?
Yeah,
Do I-
everyone gets back to match.
I thought so. I just wanted to check.
Everything's
Thank you.
restored.
Okay, so Frost, Javiel, and Pearl have gone to sleep. Yes. Zakonis, what are you doing while they're asleep? What's happening on your watch?
He takes a look around. He kind of looks on the outside of the cave, trying to make sure nothing's going on with no passerbyers or anything. He doesn't really know like what is going on in detail with the group, but cultists were involved. That's not his first time dealing with those. So he's kind of just more looking for people that look like that.
Okay, yeah, you look outside the cave. You have a little check outside, and you look up to the sky, and you can see some very big, dark clouds forming in the sky. Looks like tomorrow is not going to be the best of weather for you guys.
Oh boy.
We spent another day in the cave. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can do against that.
You don't know. You're asleep.
I might. Yeah. What happens? Does that? What does it do, Face? The
My
weather.
natural explorer gives me immunity to rain.
You've activated my trap card, basically. That's what you thought, Kaiba, but instead.
I gain 2d6 to all walking around rolls for the rest of the session.
Yeah,
The weather.
yeah. There's some big dark clouds forming. No rain or anything like that yet. You can just see them starting to gather up. But other than that, there's no lights or anything on the road. You don't hear anyone come in. You don't hear any. It is very, very, very quiet. There's sort of nothing going on except a bit of wind. And as you know,
Right.
if you poke your head out, then you'll hear a bit more wind. But inside the cave, it's pretty damn quiet. Yeah, it seems like you guys are safe for now.
Shouldn't Javen be snoring really loudly?
No, I've had a light night. I've had a light night. I told you it's mainly when I've been drinking. I've been laying off the flask. It's been a tough day.
I've been picking it up.
Yeah, after about, I'd say 4 hours. I think, I don't know how long you decided your shift was, but I'm now saying it's about 4 hours. You can wake someone else up of your choosing to take shift.
How long did a long rest have to be again?
8 hours.
And I think you can be interrupted for up to an hour and then still continue, right?
You don't have to be unconscious for the entire rest.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Great.
I think you have to be asleep or unconscious for about 4 hours for it to count.
Or in trance.
Yeah, or in trance.
Sure.
Yeah.
If
Alright.
you're an elf.
I thought it would matter then.
So yeah, you
Yep. He's gonna choose to walk over to Frost and wake Frost up.
yeah, you can do that.
Hey,
Alright.
hey,
Alright.
time to watch.
Alright. Yeah, you gonna take a little nap then?
Maybe.
Alright.
At
Well,
least the rest of the night.
I have a good night. It's still night, yeah, the middle of the night, right? It's really pitch black outside. Right?
Yeah, it'll be about 2 a.m. right now.
Kind of like let him in, like,
Looks like there's a storm coming in. Tomorrow.
A blizzard then. Ooh, blizzard. Uh, yeah. I'll be sure not to get lost in the middle of the night wandering off on my own, as I tend to do. That was actually kind of the plan, just going for like exploring the terrain a bit, having a look at the sky, maybe talking to, I don't know, a mountain goat, I guess. that's like a good night. Yeah, but yeah, you go to bed, Zirconis. I'll make sure everyone's safe. And then I can stay up until it's time to wake up, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, so I would do what I said. I go outside a bit until the storm really comes to us. I'll try to speak to a mountain goat randomly, and then as it's time to wake up, I just shout, "Wakey, wakey!" and just
I mean,
wake up everyone.
you can you can sort of hang around the mountain. You can go for a walk. The storm clouds, they're getting bigger. Still no rain or anything like that yet. Just the clouds are forming above you. They're starting to cover most of the sky by the time it gets to around 7 or 8.
I'm probably gonna dim the fire as well, because in the night I would not like to cave, be pushed against the wall. Because everyone's in their bedrolls, right? They're warm and snug, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the fire as well before that would draw any attention, and just observe the storm a bit more, see where it's headed. Can I observe if it's headed in our direction specifically, or is it just above Genlisle? Is it gathering? Like, I assume we could see Genlisle from here.
Yeah, you can see pretty far from
Can
where
I
you
see
are. But
can I see where the storm's gathering, where it's headed?
it's gathering pretty much the whole sky is starting to turn black
Alright.
clouds.
I have no way to detect if they're magical, but I assume it's just rain. And that shit happens in the mountains. You haven't grown up here, yeah, that happens. Just randomly, clouds do their own thing. So I'm gonna sit and gaze at the non-visible stars, I guess.
Okay.
And then wake everyone up with the wakey wakey thing.
Yeah, it gets to let's say another 4 hours, so it's 6 in the morning.
So the sun's about to come up behind.
It's starting to get light, yeah, but it's it is still very dark clouds. It's not gonna be anywhere near as light as usual. But you can probably tell from being a ranger for so many years that it is morning time.
Yeah. Yeah. I just an internal clock.
Yeah. And
totally nothing meta. Like, I know my character has at times referred to the stats on his character, but I'm
completely in character, just referring to your stats.
Yes.
You don't want to roll perception to see if you notice whether it's getting light outside. No?
Basically,
Okay.
like, I Deadpool the shit occasionally, just really self-aware. And I just look at the time on my computer screen that I can break the fourth wall that way. Like, yeah, yeah, it's morning.
Yeah, you can now wake everyone up if you want to. Is your egg still in the fire?
I killed the fire, but it's still there. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I kept it in the entire time, basically.
Yeah.
And I haven't yet grabbed it because I left my stuff basically inside there because it's something of a burn.
Okay.
But yeah. So I go wakey wakey and try to wake everyone up. Reaction time.
That was unnecessary, mate.
But it did get you up. It did get you up.
I do feel better. I can't lie. Right.
Let's go.
Hold on.
What's your egg doing in the fire?
That's where I found it, so I figured maybe if I let it chill where I first found it, it might do something. And it did do a wiggle. I don't know if you saw that still. Like when I lit the fire, it did a wiggle.
Yeah.
I was dozing by that point.
Alright, well, yeah, it did something, I guess. Nothing, but you know, I might do it more often if I feel like we're in a good spot. Like, who would come to find us here in the Manx with the? There's a storm brewing, by the way. With the storm brewing, I don't think anyone would really ambush us. So just practice my man goat a bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's it coming?
Yeah, man, sounds horrible still. Just
Better or worse than your horse?
Better.
Can you give us a little bit of mountain goat?
I think man goat's just shouting, right? Let me get the Minecraft man goat specifically.
No assists. Give us a good morning in mountain goat, please.
I think that's.
Yeah, it's coming along.
It's
coming along.
It's decent enough. Better than my horse.
So what's the plan for today then, guys?
Well, there is a storm, but of course, nobody in their right mind would set foot in this storm. So it would make it both more dangerous, but also safer to travel, because the chances of getting ambushed with this weather are really low.
So you're saying that we'd be the only lunatics out in the storm?
Well,
and that's our form of protection.
I'm experienced to this weather. And
How long would you say we've got until the weather turns on us? I mean, this is your specialty.
Should I roll perception for that, or just make a rough estimate phase? I figured. Does this is technically not the terrain, but the sky? Doesn't really matter. 19. Yeah.
Yeah. You reckon it's probably a couple of hours before it starts to...
We could. But
Do we
when does it end? Can I see that too?
Do we try and push on before the storm breaks? Try and cover a little bit more ground to Glen Lyle.
We'd have
Or do
somewhere
we
around
hole
half
up
a
here?
day. Well, we have about half a day to get a bit further. We don't want to have the horses on their own for too long. So I'd say we'd make the push for now until the storm really hits, and I can find us a new, nice little cave or spot, or maybe some trees we could shelter under.
You did come up trumps with this one. This is it's a top quality cave.
I just know what to look for in these terrains since I've grown up in mountainous areas.
Well, you know what, and I was struggling yesterday, but I do respect your outdoorsman skills. I know that this is something you've always done. I do respect it. But on that note, I've studied the arcane arts and science for my whole life. Can we just have an agreement that when it comes to finding caves and making way over rocks, that I will defer to your judgment? If you want to conduct any experiments with the incredibly dangerous chaos eggs, could you just mention it rather than doing it while we're all asleep?
Everyone else saw me put it in. You just instantly fell over before I'd even lit the fire.
I'd been stabbed multiple times and then had to walk miles.
But I am just saying, if somebody wanted to stop me, both Pearl and Zuconis could have. And you've proven on occasion that you will try to stop me. So, was there really any danger?
I just don't think you're dangerous. Oh, sorry, Zuconis.
No, you're good. To be fair, I was kind of intrigued. I had a similar reaction he got from the fire with my egg in the water. I think these eggs may react to different elements.
Well, mine's certainly the wrong element then, because, ice magic and all, like a little spark of ice frost falls around.
That would track with what we know so far. Okay, well look, I'll make a note of it, but let's just try and work together, okay? I mean, look, I like you, man, but the other day we had to stop you running straight through a tunnel into a potential ambush. You're a good fighter. I don't know where this energy comes from. You get so excitable.
It's my first time rowing with a group. What can I say? It's exciting, but I am used to running on my own, and it's both very new and thrilling, and but it's a first still.
Okay. Well, Or do we push on for the
Yeah,
first
we have
bit of this
about
morning
half a
and just
day.
try and cover some ground here, or do we hole up here?
We have about half a day until the storm really kicks in. It will be a bit darker, so we have to watch our step more, maybe. Although, maybe if we tie ourselves around that rope of yours, you know,
Like a safety line.
yeah, like a safety line. I go ahead, you know, through the terrain. If any, like, we clear a path, we have got like 6 hours. I'd say
Okay, well-
5 to 6 hours and then we can find another spot. But the earlier we get to Genlyle, the better. Because I don't want to leave Clip and Clop, or Lucky and Sheep as you call them, to potentially be stolen from us.
No,
Like, it's a
I
big city,
miss
it's
them.
bound to
I miss
have-
them.
It's bound to have their criminals. The bigger the city, the
Okay,
the
well,
underground's active.
I say we push on, and just keep it like cover as much ground as we can, and keep an eye out for shelter as the storm starts to hit.
That rope's pretty long, right?
50
50
feet.
foot, and Frost has got a 50 foot in his backpack too.
Do I? Is that part of the
You
Explorer's
do. That's part of the explorer's pack.
Oh, nice. So yeah, that should be more than
I
enough.
don't.
Well, I mean, we don't know how bad this storm's going to get. We don't know whether it's going to be rain. I mean, you don't know whether it's going to be snow. We don't know whether it's going to be lightning.
I'd say we have a lightning. Usually not very often in the mountains. I'd say most likely it's gonna be a hailstorm. Although there's a chance it might just rain, which would be a lot better. I can tell you that. It's gonna be slippery either way. But you know, having that hail in your face is really annoying, and it can also hurt a bit.
Well, we're burning daylight here, folks. We're hitting the road or non-road, as the case
At
may
least
be.
for the time being, I'd say we hit the road.
Yeah, I say we go.
We can see how the
Okay.
weather changes, and if it even does. You know, clouds are unpredictable.
In that case, with a renewed vigour, I pull on my cape of billowing and billow out the cave. I'm raring to go,
That's a requirement, right? And you have to have at
puffing
least
on my
one
pipe
billow.
as I go.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
up for a
you
hike.
can- You when you get out of the cave, you can see what Frost is talking about with the dark clouds. They've covered pretty much most of the sky now. You can't really see breaks. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a storm pretty soon.
Are we gonna do the lifeline thing as well? It's just one person falls, we all fall, effectively.
Well, let's wait until the storm hits before we take any protective measures. Let's not tie ourselves together like one big target until we've actually got a reason to. If we lose all visibility, that's a great plan. Until then, it's just like, frankly, I mean, Javiel is not entirely keen on the idea of being literally tied to you with a rope, unless he
Yeah, no.
absolutely has to be.
Well, given that if we lose sight, the only person that can create light that follows us is Zakonis, right? You can create a light that follows us, right? Effectively.
Yeah, I could create a flame that would follow.
Yeah, so
Kind
I'd want to have, if I'm taking the lead in the terrain, I'd want to have you at the front. So, Javen, you'd at least be, 10 feet away. That's the minimum distance. With, like 5 feet's the minimum distance between characters, right? Basically, social distancing. You know.
Hey Frost, I'm all good for being tied to the party. I'm just gonna hold off on physically doing it until it makes sense to.
Carl just doesn't want to be directly tied to Frost. As
Well,
long as there's at least one person
The
between her and
politics
Frost,
of
she's
the
good.
order in which we tie ourselves together. That's going to be all of next week's episode. Folks. You
Yeah.
might as well skip it.
So you guys all leaving
make
the
our way.
cave now?
We make our way, I think. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, can you all give me a survival check, please?
Certainly can.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Do I get the +6 again because the rain?
Yeah,
Well,
Then I've gone
That's not as
18.
good.
Then I've gotten 18 for once.
18.
Yeah, this I feel like this was consequential to say it here.
I got a nat 1 with a -1, so
Ooh.
No, actually, I think
it's not
yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah,
It's not brilliant.
What did
Did you say we all
I'm no
get-
Boy Scout.
What was it that you said that the group gets earlier, Frost?
Difficult terrain doesn't slow the group down.
Yeah, any travel, but that's only once. I don't know,
Okay.
because we've stopped traveling for an hour, but it says while traveling for an hour or more in your favorite terrain. We have been in terrain for more than an hour, but we've stopped traveling for a bit.
I got 8 on my survival check, by the way.
Okay.
I've got 18.
Konis?
I rolled a 12, and I think you said I had a +6 survival.
Yep. So
That might
18.
be.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys, as you know, you're walking along this mountain trail. Everyone seems to be doing all right, except Javiel. He doesn't really like this altitude. He's not used to the
I'm a
thin
city
air.
boy.
He somehow manages to stub his toe on a piece of the mountain and break it, and takes two health points in damage.
No.
No.
I'm so stupid.
Fucking moron. That feels like a proper response.
I start swearing like an absolute trooper in Primordial. I almost make Pearl blush.
I was just gonna say, Pearl's just gonna look at you and say, language! Also in Primordial.
You guys, after a couple of hours, the rain starts to pitter-patter down. It starts slowly at first, and then it starts to really start hammering down after about half an hour of since it started. You've got the rain smell that you get, the new fresh rain smell. You've got it's getting pretty fucking cold up there now. It's really chilly. You've got some wind going. You've got a lot of rain. It's getting a lot harder for you to travel across.
Actually, it isn't.
You come up to a part of the path that is a bit thin, and it's got quite a sheer drop to your left. It's probably about 8 feet wide. It's a lot thinner than the rest of the path you've been traveling on, and it seems like it's about 30 foot long. This bit, and there's just a sheer drop way down. You don't even know how far down it is. It's a long way. And the rain is really hammering down. The trail's starting to get a bit slippery now.
How big is this thin bit of the path? Can we not just jump over?
Well, it's 8 feet wide, 30 feet long.
So I could cast jump and have at least 2 people.
As you approach this thin bit of path, some lightning starts striking around you.
Oh no!
The storm is hitting its stride now. It's hitting its peak. It's really starting to get strong. The thunder and lightning have started. The mountains are rumbling with the sound of thunder.
This might be a good time to tie ourselves together.
I feel like it might. I don't know how good your guys' strength is. I could cast jump, which might be safer because you don't need to roll for that. If your strength is at least 10, you can.
No.
Okay.
No.
No? Okay. So we're not doing that then.
How? Sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say. I think a tether at this point is a good idea. I also have a grappling hook. I suggest we try and get it hooked on at one end to just to give us like a even if we all go, or if some like one we get a chain reaction, then at least we've got a secured point.
What if if we all tie ourselves together and then we just like butt shuffle in a line?
I feel like,
Along
especially if we're doing that, I feel like you gotta have your back against the wall, right? Just like the video game movement you sometimes see where you just like carefully sideways.
I mean, it's 8 feet wide. I think I mean, I'll be sticking close to the wall, but it's 8 feet wide.
Oh, I thought you said the
True.
gap was 8 feet wide.
No, there's no gap.
No,
Ah,
it's
never
just
mind.
sheer drop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a sheer
it's
drop.
an 8-foot
Ah,
outcropping.
next-
It's an 8-foot by 30-foot outcropping that we
Well,
need to
never mind.
navigate.
I completely misunderstood that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to I don't want to overcomplicate my movement because I've already got a broken
Okay, no,
foot,
that's
and that was just from walking about.
I could probably carry.
Does
at least
mending
one
work on a broken bone?
Sadly not.
It
Let's
might.
find out. You can try it.
I guess that's a yes. But yeah, we can just walk past then, right? Just carefully.
I
if you
think you would
don't
have to
look
actually touch the bone,
Yeah.
even if it would work.
back, I can make
So
a
you
little.
have to touch the object you're fixing.
Can we knock Javen out? I give him a little cut, and you can touch the bone.
No. It's fine. It'll heal. It's a toe.
You're not
It's fine.
Hold.
I was.
He'll be
I was
okay.
gonna
Yeah,
You
say-
can
certainly-
do you can
certainly
do a
doesn't have
medicine
to be an
check
object.
to make a splint or something. You know, you can do a little medicine check.
And if I fail, I cut off his toe.
Anderson knows how to make splints. He can help with that.
Yeah, better you than me. I do not have a good medicine knowledge.
My medicine is actually decent because it's wisdom based. Why? Why? All right. Of all the things I could be
Is
good
Zakonis
at,
gonna try and make a splint for Jay's toe?
Yes.
What's your medicine?
Nice.
at?
Alright, give us a medicine check.
Oh, what I get?
Zakonis-
Oh, 7.
And your bonus for medicine.
Oh, that's-
Oh,
What's that? 21.
21.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
fine.
You make a little splint
21.
for Jay's big toe. Is as you finish doing that, a big bolt of lightning cracks down and hits the little outcropping in front of you and crumbles away some of the rocks. The outcropping is now
I have an idea.
in the middle of the outcropping. After it's crumbled away, it's about 2 feet wide.
I think we should just go.
So there's like 3 feet on either side now to walk past.
So there's probably about a 10 in the middle. So you've got 10 feet of 8 foot, you've got 10 feet of 2 foot, and then on the other side you've got another 10 feet of 8 foot.
So it gets really narrow at like.
Yeah, it's gotten really narrow towards the middle now.
Do you ever feel like the universe is listening to you guys? I wish I'd never said that about being 8 feet wide.
All right. Well, that 10-foot gap. You need full strength to jump over for me to help you jump over that.
You
so
can-
we can go
You
now.
can still walk over it.
Yeah,
It's
I-
just very thin.
Look,
Yeah,
guys, this
so that's
path
the
isn't
thing.
getting any wider.
We should just move.
Please can we tie
Just
ourselves
go.
together, secure the end of the grappling hook, and get the fuck out of here.
I can just jump over and secure the grappling hook if that's what you're asking.
if you want to
I
do the
could-
jump,
I could.
I mean,
Actually,
is that
I
not
don't-
a spell?
I
I'm
don't.
going
I don't
No.
want
on
to
on
jump.
RPG,
I
but
would
is that
like
not
to
a
be
spell
tied,
slot?
please. Please tie
it-
me.
Jump is a
It is-
spell.
Yes, but my base strength of 20. If I get a running start at the 8 feet bit, and I can do
You
a running
can
start.
you can jump 8 feet.
No, you can jump my long jump, right? You can jump my strength.
Your strength modifier plus what 3 foot?
No, that's my height. That's my Is that vertical or I forgot? That's a long jump. I can jump up 8 feet high without casting jump.
While
And I can
Frost is
jump
doing
up
this,
this.
sizing up the jump,
No.
me and Pearl are quietly tying ourselves together.
This is very. We are a lot above sea level. I am not jumping
All right.
shit right now.
We're just watching you do like leg warm ups.
I mean, Pearl's probably feeling great in
ourselves.
the rain. Pearl's probably
Yeah,
loving
the rain is helping, but the
Hey.
height is not.
20 feet in meters is 6 meters, and the world record long jump
It doesn't matter what the world record long jump is. You're not a world record long jumper.
is 9 meters.
You're
So
not.
that's like-
You are not a world record long jumper.
This is also a
No,
fantasy game
it's
with not
two-
real.
I
world
make the rules here.
You're just, it's 2/3 of that. I feel like
You cannot jump 10 foot across.
I can jump 20 across.
You cannot jump 10 foot across.
Actually, 10 foot across, I feel like I could do that.
No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
There's no way.
Oh,
That would be like from the corner of this room to the other corner of this room in one jump. That's.
Is it?
Oh, hi, squishy baby.
Spoilers, by the way, chat. If you've not seen Cabin in the Woods, please just mute for 5 seconds.
It's a good.
But do you remember Chris Hemsworth in Cabin in the Woods, where he's like, I can make it on the motocross bike, and then he hits an invisible force field and disappears into a chasm? I feel like we are 30 seconds away from the D&D
Yep.
equivalent. I can make it! I've got this!
It's just Pearl and JP all as a code. It's just tying ourselves together like, no, you can't.
And then you have the Die Hard moment of watching the coil of now 100 foot of rope just going.
I find it ridiculous that I can't
Winding.
face.
Quick, dagger! Shit!
You cannot jump 10 feet. If you can jump 10 feet in real life, I'll let you do it.
I feel like this conversation gives me time to go and get a beer from the fridge, so I'm going to do that.
Alright.
I'll stay on voice chat. Though.
According to the Roll20 rules,
I make the rules. I'm the DM.
this is
You're the DM.
Yeah. I don't have enough space to do a 10-foot jump here.
The Roll20 rules are more of a guideline, honestly.
I
When
mean, if you want,
even if I can only jump half my that,
I'd be thrilled to be able to do 2 feet right now. That'd be great.
Your strength determines how far you can jump. The rule assumes the height of your jump doesn't matter, so you jump across a stream or chasm. A chasm, in this case. I do have to succeed on a strength check. A DC 10 strength. Athletics check. Athletics is pretty good for me. To clear a low obstacle. So if there's like a bit of height difference, I do have to do a strength check. Yeah, and it's just my strength determines how far I can jump, straight up. So because you gave me a 20 in strength, 20 feet.
no, your
That's
strength
not how that
modifier.
works. It's a modifier.
No. Because Roll20 says your
Yes.
strength determines how far you can jump. But
Yeah,
when
your
you look at
strength
the height jump-
modifier.
Your
No,
modifier.
it doesn't say modifier. When you look at
But
the
that
high
means
jump,
modifier.
Yeah, that's what it means.
when you look at the high jump, that's 3 plus my strength modifier, and then specifically stated as modifier. While here it's not stated as a modifier. It
Cannot-
says here,
Still
it
means
says
modifier though.
long jump. When you cover a number of feet, you can hit. This is literally what it says. Strength score. If you move at least 10 feet. So my strength score. So even if you just let me jump half of that, I'd still clear the jump.
Let's wait until Javen gets. I can't see any situation in which someone could jump 20.
No,
It's literally
that's ridiculous.
no. I'm literally a super powered human being.
No,
right?
you're not. You're a level 2 ranger.
With
Yeah.
20 strength and high acrobatics and athletics. Like really high, like athletics is my highest fucking stat. I'm effectively an athlete, like a really strong athlete. Spells aside, you can make me roll athletics for this. Say it's like roll ridiculously high, and I'd still fucking do it.
You realize the more you argue, the less likely you are to get your way, right?
I'm not like
This is D&D we're talking about. You don't
Yes.
argue with the DM.
Lightning could strike you any second.
Or you'll be able to jump it, but you'll get struck by lightning or you'll break your legs on landing just to spite you for being such a brat.
like maybe roll athletics
That's how
with
D&D
disadvantage or
works.
something. Face, give me disadvantage or something. I can still work with
The
that.
wind is against you. You won't be able to jump through.
Then I
It's
still have
literally
like
2 feet that we can still walk on.
You can
That's
still
not a
walk
thin
across the ledge. I gave you that.
It's like
If I
It's
die
not-
due to that, or if I fall off due to that, I'm gonna be super pissed at you, Face. But fine, we'll do that. Like, actually.
I'm not
Look,
gonna send all
You
to our
have to
death on-
just trust your DM, okay?
Alright.
That's a game of trust and storytelling.
Whatever. But again, if I fall, I'm gonna hold a
bonuses to jumps and stuff come from classes as well, not just from your scores.
grudge. Roll 20, it's literally from
Roll 20 is not the official rules.
Yeah.
Alright, let me find the official rules.
Grumbly baby. Grumbles. Oh. Oh.
What site would do official rules? Yeah, there's no website for that, is there? Let me check. Is that in the handbook?
Is Frost dead yet?
No, because
Sadly, no.
You don't even need to jump the gap.
So
I
I'm
already
all
said- I
up
already
looking.
said-
I'm checking my knots.
You guys have tied yourselves to each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at the Zakonis pleadingly, while Frost is in this kind of like
We'll
mantra,
walk
this
over,
kind of
but
like
I'll just
he's
hold a
limbering
grudge.
up.
I'll just hold a grudge if we somehow end up falling.
Zakonis, do you think you can get this grappling hook across to the other side? How's your shot?
Yeah, I could shoot that.
I'm going to tie on the grappling hook to one end of the rope, and I hand it to Zakonis to see if he can get it to clear the 30-foot. Can you throw 30? Yeah.
Fair question. Yeah, I probably should. I should be able to. Dexterity.
So if you don't think you could if you can't make it, then I suppose you could always maybe tie it to an arrow. See if you can launch it that way.
Oh yeah.
I just want to give you a chance to use your bow. I know you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's try that.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot the grappling hook with your bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a just do me an attack roll with your bow.
All right. That was an 11.
11 plus your stuff with the bow is I don't know what it is. Oh, it's +3, so 14. Okay, yeah, you can you fire the grappling hook across, and it manages to hook on a rock. You pull it, and it seems pretty sturdy.
Okay, so just let's clarify then. In what order are we tied onto this? I feel like I'm at the back. Actually, I'm not taking the lead with my splintered toe, so I feel like I'm at the back. I've tied myself onto one end of the rope, and I've tied the grappling hook onto the other end. So yeah, I think I'm at the back.
You and Zakonis.
So it's Zakonis, you, me, and like, I suppose we're looking at the still stretching Frost as
Frost
if
is
in a
like
kind of
limbering up.
you gonna tie on or what? Like, yeah, well he's still doing like hamstring stretches.
I'll tie up. I did
He's tying
tie
on.
the official rules though, as well. It's not just roll 20.
Yeah, I was about to say, to end Frost's defense, the longest distance you can jump in D&D 5th edition with a strength score is 15.
No, well then still I'd make it.
Okay.
So,
Why does it say 15 though? Just it says here strength score on a long jump. Is that a normal jump then? I don't know.
if the required right is a running start, which is 10 feet, running space. Without running start, the number is halved.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
strength
your
score.
speed halved because you don't have a flying speed or anything. You don't have like a jump speed.
It's just every foot you jump is also a feet of movement. So if I do a long,
Well,
so
every
like,
foot
if
you
I
jump
do-
is 2 foot of movement.
No, it's just one. Each foot you clear on a jump costs a foot of movement, according to the official rules. Your strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
Okay, well, you guys are all tied to the rope now, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So hard.
If it's any consolation, just while we were tying ourselves together and you were doing a few practice jumps, I was quietly impressed. Obviously, I never pay you a compliment vocally, but I am thinking I'm not going to take this guy on a pickup game of fantasy basketball.
Yeah, the storm.
Maybe I'll lean into Pearl and go, must be the letters.
The storm is still raging. There's lightning and thunder going on. It's pissing
We'll
it
just
down.
walk.
It's proper pissing it down. You guys start to walk across the ledge. You get to the super thin bit. You get to the 2 foot bit. Everyone do a dexterity, please. Check.
Oh, got another 11. Nice.
Oh, no, sorry, I did a save, not a...
Is it a save or a check?
Check.
It's a check, yeah.
17.
5. I'm going to use my DM inspiration here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
to
me too.
have another crack at that. How did
Yeah.
you do?
I rolled a 3.
Ooh,
So
Inspiration.
14. There we go.
Nice.
That's more like it.
What did you get? What did you get? Nat 20 or
I
nat
rolled,
1?
no, I rolled a 19 that time,
Okay,
so
nice.
23 total.
You start making your way across this 2 foot wide ledge with your backs against the mountain behind you. Frost is going first, followed by Zakonis, followed by Pearl, followed by Javiel. Frost starts to get towards the end of the gap. Javiel has just set foot on the first part of the 2 foot wide ledge, and the split second that he gets his last foot on the ledge, a bolt of lightning comes racing towards you guys.
Can I react in any way?
I mean, you can jump 70 feet, so you can probably see lightning coming as well.
I can jump 60 feet far.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I stand corrected.
As it's about to hit you, from Jay's backpack, a massive bubble appears and expands out, and the lightning hits the bubble and spreads over. The bubble is now filled with electricity,
It's a Faraday cage.
but it protects you from being hit. And you notice that the bubble has originated from your egg. Your egg is vibrating now, and it's
Whose egg?
projecting this bubble from Javiel's egg. It's
Nice.
protecting you from the lightning. You don't know how long it's going to hold, so you may want to start moving.
Can we hurry up, please?
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys all managed to run across to the other side.
I'm limping. Oh, no. Okay, not so quick.
Yeah, you still have
Sprint.
got that. You've still got that slit, right? Next to your toe, so we can still heal you, or whatever. What do we call it?
A splint.
Splint.
And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm limping, but I'm limping like a man with a purpose, let's put it that way. I've just been hit by fucking lightning.
Almost. You almost got hit by lightning.
My general vicinity. I'll tell you what, it was closer than I've ever come to being hit by lightning, and that's even given my background.
What was the
So-
guy's name again? Something Esla Coil.
Yeah.
Just charge up something like that with the lightning
Targan
strike.
Ezla.
Target
Target
is, yeah.
Coil. it's
But yeah,
just
you
that-
guys, after the bubble protects you, you guys safely make it across to the other side.
Well, Zakonis, I think your elemental theory has just held up.
Yep.
I think so.
Sounds
That
about
was
right.
close. We need to
Okay.
get off this. We need to get off this this pass. This is far too treacherous. I'll do my best to keep up, but
Get the hell out of
we
here.
need to get out of here. This storm's taking a turn for the nasty.
Yeah, you guys, after that scary happening, you can continue on your way. Nothing else really happens for the rest of the journey. It's starting to get a bit late now, and I'd like you all to give me a Constitution save.
A save. Alright.
Yeah.
10. I rolled a 10.
That's not good. A 6.
A 7. I'm going to use my mind sharpener. Oh no, it's only to maintain concentration on a spell. Damn.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
Said?
Yeah.
We should have tried inspiration.
18.
18. Okay. Frost and Javiel take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, okay. Where do I put my exhaustion?
It's just a hit point.
So that takes my hit point maximum down by 1. Is that right?
No, I think it just damages you, right?
No. So exhaustion gives you disadvantage on ability rolls and attack rolls.
Okay. Right. I'll make
Where
a
do
note
I
of
add that? Where do I add that?
I don't
Um,
think there's a spot for it on those
yeah.
character sheets.
I'll
You
just
just
stick
have
it
to
in my notes.
remember.
Just sort of write it
Yeah.
down somewhere. Yeah. But 3 points of exhaustion and you die, right? So
No.
no, you
That's
or-
six
points. Okay, 6 points of exhaustion.
First
and you
point
die.
is just disadvantage on ability
You would have
checks.
had me die on the lettuce diet. You never told me I could die from exhaustion.
2 is speed halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
And then it's hit point maximum halved, speed reduces 0, and then death.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, you
I'm knackered.
Javiel and Frost have a point of exhaustion each
So what happens now? Disadvantage on?
on
Ability
ability
checks.
checks.
Fuck.
Okay. Alrighty.
But not on saving throws. Or
No, just ability checks.
Okay.
Um,
Noted.
But yeah, the storm is sort of starting to die down now that it's getting towards night time. You guys have been through a pretty traumatic and exhausting day. How do you feel about this? What's going on in your heads?
yeah, fuck this shit. Let's find a cave.
For once, I agree with Frost.
Holy shit, it's a miracle.
I know, right?
You must have prayed to Puck today.
Pig should
Oh,
be
yeah.
by
Yeah,
any
yeah.
minute now.
Yeah, I grab my idol and I thank the Lord above again. Puck, that's not you. That's Puck. Only Puck.
I need to-
That we survived.
Can you find us another sweet burrow? Frost?
Yeah.
I really need to tend to my
Yeah,
my foot.
I may have disadvantage, but I still get the double bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was
Javier
that?
says, I have no
Perception?
idea what you're talking about.
Perception.
Yeah, do a perception.
All right, that would
8.
be a 14 because this
14.
doesn't get the double bonus.
Okay, yeah, you managed to find a cave. It's not as nice as the other cave.
Can't expect nature to do all the work.
So this is probably like a mid-level cave.
Yeah, this is this is like
Level.
this is like a terraced cave.
Yeah. It's not a full fixer-upper, but
Yeah.
the rocks aren't as comfy. They don't have such a comfortable layer of moss on them.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
suffice for the night.
Yeah, you guys managed to find somewhere to bed down for the night.
And then we lose exhaustion when we sleep, right?
yeah, your second day of traveling, is over. You now have a chance to rest. It's about 9 p.m. The storm outside has started to subside now.
Alright, I make another fire, I guess, and I ask, Jovial, you're fine with me putting the egg in the flames again, because it did seem to do something yesterday evening. Or
So sorry, just to clarify, the scientific term was it wiggled.
it,
Yes.
what was it? Yes.
It wiggled.
Look, it's
Again,
your egg. It's your egg, and I think we're starting to see that there's definitely a reaction to the element. The only thing is, we still don't know whether these are a force for good or ill. You know, like everybody we've spoken to has said that these things can be harnessed by some pretty rough people. And I feel like until we know more, I don't know how much of their powers I really want to unlock.
Didn't you say that your egg came in on a bolt of lightning?
I feel like they resonate with us.
There was it's
And
it was
protected us
lightning
from
adjacent. Yeah.
So maybe the elements that they came in on or with
They
are
respond
what
to.
they protect us from.
I think you're right. I think that's absolutely where the evidence is pointing.
But they
I
also
just don't. So, for instance, let's say the fire for Frost Egg is kind of almost like an incubator. It's a scientific term. You guys probably don't know what an incubator is. It keeps eggs warm. It's something I've been experimenting back at the chemist's, back at the alchemist supply store. I've been messing around with looking after chickens. You know,
do when they hatch.
Do we really want these things to hatch in the middle of nowhere with no knowledge about what's going to come out of them?
Aren't we
Well,
the guys to steer them then? Aren't we, like, we can then make
Face
sure that they
said
are
we
used for
needed
good?
to be. Faye said we needed to be ready.
I feel
So
ready enough.
maybe they won't hatch until we're ready to deal with whatever comes out of them.
Yeah, I do definitely feel like they resonate with us a bit. They won't do anything until we've got the actual strength to do something with it.
I'm first to admit that I'm out of my depth on this one, and it's your egg.
All right.
Clearly you have some sort of connection to the element of fire. If you think that's the best way to tend to your egg, then I don't feel like I'm necessarily in a position to argue against that.
Into the fire it goes.
Into the fire it goes. Just remember not to burn yourself.
I have another experiment that we could maybe do.
Ooh.
Frost, how much do you trust me?
How much do you trust me?
That's not what she asked.
That's not what I asked.
I'd say
like
to quickly interject.
The amount of faith you are willing to put in me in general is the amount of faith I'm willing to put in you guys. So you tell me how much you trust me, and I'll tell you how much I can trust you.
Before you put the egg in the fire, would you allow me to try and hit you with a flaming torch?
Yeah, sure. I don't see what can go wrong.
Because if yours came in on fire, it should protect you from fire.
I mean, we're having a long rest, and this is what I say. I'll depull this shit again. We're gonna have a long rest anyway. I should be fine.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't kill me.
It kill you.
Yeah.
In the name of science, I support this experiment.
My egg is still in my backpack, so hopefully, if anything backfires, that will protect me.
Oh, actually, Frost, can I have my stuff back, please? I don't want any of my shit to get singed.
Do you want the eye gunk back?
Yes, please. No, I want it all. I want it all back.
All right.
I still haven't got to the bottom of the eye gunk mystery. Thank you.
All right. No. Okay. I'll give you stuff back. All right.
Are you ready?
I get a small portion of rations out and start eating it like popcorn.
Do you need me to make a fire first?
Yes, please. I'm not very good at making fires.
Being made of water.
Yeah, my skin is just.
Not
I can't even
conducive to
collect
fire
firewood.
creation.
If I try and collect firewood, it's just going to be damp.
Oh, you know what? Like this whole attraction that this slight attraction that Javial's been developing towards Pearl has been slightly marred by the fact that you're eternally clammy. I've never really thought about that.
She's just constantly just a little bit moist.
No, when you put it like that, you're bringing it back.
I was a bit wet.
But this is all internal monologue, by the way. I'm not saying any of this. I'm just eating my ration popcorn, waiting for the hit.
All right.
Stop it.
So I make a fire,
No
and
spinning.
then I give you a stick out of the fire to hit me with, I guess.
Yeah, and you need to hold the egg.
I mean, did Javier hold it while the lightning struck? Isn't it?
It was on
like-
my person.
Yeah,
was on
just
my
have
person.
it. Just have
we-
it on you.
Yeah, I have it in my backpack, but we've already proven that the egg is
Okay.
quite resistant to flames.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Hit me. Hit me!
Okay. And she's just gonna like close her eyes and just swing at you.
Okay, as you swing, the flaming torch at Frost, you get within an inch of Frost, and the flames just disperse.
Can I just grab the stick? Like
But-
I knew this was coming. Because that would be
Give
so
me,
cool.
give me a dexterity check, dexterity saving throw.
So-
Me?
No, Frost. Yeah.
Alright. 26. That's a 19.
Jeez.
Okay, yeah. You catch
He styles it out.
the torch as it is about to hit you. But yeah, the flames disperse around you and seem to be sucked towards the egg.
Alright.
I'm excited and disappointed at the same time.
I was expecting that to happen.
Well, I
figured
didn't get killed. It didn't like blow me away in a chaos bubble.
Alright, so back into the fire, both the egg and the stick go. And I yeet them both in.
Okay, the egg
Into
now
the
wiggles. The egg wiggles 6 times now.
It's getting warmer.
It's getting wigglier.
Wigglier. Maybe we'll even start billowing at some point. Would be cool.
Interesting.
Billowing egg.
How about while we've got the fire ore and it's still relatively early? How about a song, Pearl?
I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
This it's been a tough day. Let's lift our spirits with a tune or two. And also my foot hurts.
I'm like torn between two songs now.
Is one of them These Boots Are Made for Walking?
No.
Okay. Can I put that on the playlist, please?
She's gonna sing I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Ooh.
Nice. Pearl serenades everyone with Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, the well-known song in Edarastrix, the most famous
Yeah.
song in the land.
Yep.
Johnny
A
Cash,
very
obviously,
famous
being
bard.
the
If we-
most
Dwarf.
famous bard.
Yeah.
If we ever have to go through a chaos portal, I want to be hearing Highway to Hell.
I feel like that's in my future, to be honest.
Yeah.
May I heal my damage, please?
By a long rest.
Is this either with a spell or spell, or I can wait for sleep?
Yeah, you guys can take a long rest. You know, it's probably about 9:30.
I don't feel like anyone
Um,
needs to be standing guard tonight because, fucking blizzard and thunderstorm hurling outside.
While Pearl sings, I billow my cape a few times. Maybe I'll have a little dab on the old alchemy jug, and blow a few smoke beasts.
Nice.
It's just party time in the mid-level Aldi cave.
we gotta upgrade it somehow, right?
Yeah, that's it. You make your own vibe.
Yeah, we can do that.
Javiel's blowing some smoke beasts. What's everyone else doing? You got like probably a couple of hours of downtime before you want to go to sleep or whatever.
I'm gonna make sure nobody's focusing on me, and I'm gonna see that the properties of the egg might have carried over to me. So I'm gonna carefully reach my hand into the flame.
You burn your
see
hand. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, it'll come off.
Jesus, man, are
anyway.
you all right?
I made sure nobody was looking.
Oh, yeah, but surely you react to the fact that you've just burned your hand
No,
quite
no.
badly.
Remember how I reacted to Zero almost killing me? It was like, it's just a scratch. And then always...
It's
I
self-next.
mean, it's
Actually, in fairness, you do seem to take these things in your stride. All right, I don't notice. I don't care.
What's-
Carl's gonna use her
Don't
magic
say
drum,
it.
by the way.
Yeah, you're doing some magic light drums. Cool.
Yeah.
Argentine cave. We're having a rave now.
She hasn't pulled it out in a while.
I'm gonna
Zakonis.
lean into Zakonis and actually, you know, I was like, that was a great shot earlier. It must be nice to have your bow back.
Yeah, it feels like I got a part of myself back.
Did
I mean,
you?
the other mine, but
Did you? The shady character who stole your bow. He was clearly mixed up with these chaos cultists. Did you hear him say something as he departed? I'm sure I heard him saying, was it a name? Was it Grendler?
yeah, something of that nature. He did mention a name. Yeah, I heard it too.
I think we need to keep an ear out for any more info about this Grendler character. Clearly, he's behind some of what's been going on.
Well, didn't he? Yeah, you mentioned a name, right? Yeah, the grandma.
Yeah, we think it was Grendler. Have any of you guys ever heard of a Grendler?
Might be the guy that fled after he missed 2 fireballs and tried to burn down a farm, and I gave the kid a sword. Remember that?
I remember that.
How many sessions was that? That's 5 sessions ago, I think.
Yeah, about 3 days ago.
I remember being super good at hiding.
Yeah. JV was just hidden in a bush.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was launching bolts on that day. You know what, I would say down to user kindness. That was the target practice you helped me out with, I'm sure of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get quite an affinity for firearms and projectile weapons, I can't lie. I've been thinking about maybe
Give him a
changing my
gun.
specialty.
Give him
There's
a
something
gun.
about the arc of a projectile I find quite poetic.
Yeah, I can kind of understand. The bolts are a little different than the arrows, but the overall process is very similar. There's just something about it.
Okay, I'm gonna sidle over to Pearl for a bit. It's like, you know, your drumming's really good.
Thanks. So's
I-
your like smoky things.
Wow, I came with the pipe. I can't take much credit for that, but I am getting better at it, I think. I've really started to expand my repertoire of animals. So,
Speaking of animals, I've been practicing more with the goats.
oh yeah, how's it coming? Give us. This is a pretty average cave in Mount Goat.
I've learned some new words, but I wouldn't say my pronunciation has changed a lot. So I'd rather not. You know. I make sure to hide my hands from everyone, like in a manner that is very easy to notice. Just make sure no one-
Everyone except Frost, give me a perception check.
8.
14.
Like I say, I don't care.
14.
14, yeah. With a 14, you'll notice that Frost is hiding his hand from everyone.
like Napoleon, but it tucked into his jacket.
Yep.
He's acting very shady about his hand.
I refuse. Kotoaru. What was
Did
it?
you get a splinter from that stick?
Yeah, absolutely. That's totally what happened.
Well, you should get that out. It'll get infected.
I already took it out and just, you know, sting a little bit of an after sting.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Face, Arcanon said I should get a javelin or a pole arm something to jump those distances. If I did that, would I be able to jump those distances?
You could probably jump 20 foot. Yeah.
All right, I'll get that next time. Next time we're in a village. I just start hallucinating from the exhaustion, like, oh, there's a shop.
The alchemy jug is starting to kick in, and
give me some.
I start to puff fairly wistful smoke beasts of Clip and Clop or Lucky and Sheep. Clip and Clop, obviously, like
Start
nicknames.
running through the air.
Do you give Frost some of the tea?
I need the rest too. I'm exhausted as much as you are.
I obviously didn't clock anything, but I did obviously hear the conversation. I deliberately hold it out to his splinter hand.
But you didn't even notice my hand.
I didn't, but I heard the conversation, so I'm like,
Right.
sure. And then I hold it very much over to the left or the right, whichever arm it is. That's
We'll say the right
because
one.
now I'm curious.
That's my dominant hand. It will say that, and then I look at my hand in a very again suspicious manner and try to grab it with my left hand.
Just whoop, it's gone a little bit further away. Whoop.
Until I get my hand out. All right, if I want to see, I take out my hand and it's like,
Bloody hell! How did you do that? When did that happen?
when I put the egg in the fire, absolutely at that exact moment, and not at a later point in time.
But I thought the egg protected you from fire.
I
Didn't we
thought so
just?
too.
Didn't we just find? That's what happened.
But apparently,
How did that
it's only when it's done in like a way that someone is willing to harm me. So apparently, if I'm willing to put my hand in the flames, it does still burn me. Because it's by my own choice, I presume. It's like, it resonates with me. It's like, oh, you want to do it, then it's fine. You know?
This is a lot of new information. Do you think that lightning was trying to hurt me on purpose?
Absolutely.
This doesn't track
I
with what
don't-
we've learned so far.
I don't think lightning has an mind
I
of
think
its
you have to
own unless it
consent.
comes from a person.
I think you
There's
have
no
to
intent,
consent
right?
to the. Well, I think it's more the consent from your part than the ill intent from whatever causes it. So if you're willing to take the hit, because I wasn't actually willing to get set ablaze by Pearl. I know, crazy stuff. Who wouldn't want to be set ablaze by Pearl?
So hang on.
That's
So
a strange thing to want.
so are you saying that when you put the egg in the fire, you wanted to be burned?
No, I'm just saying I was willing to touch the flames because I thought it wouldn't harm me anymore. And because I was willing to put my hand in the flames, it didn't actually protect me.
Right.
I don't know how this works.
It sounds very complicated. I'm just
Can
glad
I-
mine.
can
I
I
just
roll
have to
for-
wait for lightning to come along. I don't think I could.
I mean,
You seem to wrap your head
Can I
around this
roll
very quickly.
persuasion with my -3 to persuasion?
mine rolled in on a breeze, so
Can I try to?
careful of a lot of wind.
Can I try to persuade? I feel like that would be funny.
Probably a good job I didn't share a room with Frost too many times, and he was on an all lettuce diet.
But I do get the tea, right?
Sure. It looks like you need it. Just go easy. You know what happened last time.
All right. Do I need to roll Constitution again, a saving throw? See how it hits?
Yeah, unless you want to just fucking download the tea.
Yes. Let's see what happens. Is it a saving throw or?
So
Constitution
you're
save,
nailing the tea. Is that right? You're like going to town on this alchemy joke.
I want to see if I build up any resistance to it. And I guess we'll see right now. Saving throw. Here we go. 15. I'd say that's decent.
Okay, you're fine. You don't
It's
instantly
good stuff,
pass
yeah?
out.
Great. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and then taking the rest, you know. Because does this count as being in trance? Would it?
No.
Shame. I'll get that time to have a long rest before we head off, probably.
Yeah, I think I'm. I've got a nice buzz on. I think I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Anyone have some alcohol on them still? Can just like. It's only been a day since I've been able to drink it again, and I really want to get used to the taste of alcohol again. No beers, goddamn it.
Sorry, just
Hard to
the
bring a
tea on
liquid.
Tommy. You're right. We do need to get to a bar at some point. And then when thinking about the bar, as I'm sort of like getting to my old bedroll, I blow a little rabbit over in Pearl's direction, and then I very quickly rethink it and just evaporates.
Does Pearl notice that?
I don't know. I mean, I
Do
hope
we
not.
I
have
can roll perception.
You don't
Can I
have to
roll-
if you.
Can I roll perception? Can I roll perception too?
Ross can roll perception. Pearl can decide if
I
she
can
sees it. or not.
25. 25.
I think you should see it.
I've seen it. I'm
And she just-
certain I've seen it.
She just looks slightly confused for a second, and it's like, where did it go?
What was that, Javier? Come on. I've seen you do better than that.
I don't know. It's probably just the tea. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's been a long day. I awkwardly shuffle into my bedroll. I'm done.
Can Zakonis, can you heal me? I guess no point. Like,
We're
I'd
about
like
to sleep.
Yeah, but sleeping with a burnt hand is not very, won't be a
I
good
mean,
night.
no matter what happens, a long rest will heal you to max.
Yeah, I know. Just for the ID. Right, that's bad.
I
The
mean,
bunny was really cute.
What was Zero doing anyway?
Thanks.
Very cute.
yeah. What is Zakonis doing?
He was just hanging out by the campfire, which is funny because he watched Frost put his hand in the fire and everything. Like he just
Yeah, I remember.
said nothing. Like
This
this
is watching the entire thing unfold.
Yep. Everything. He was just drying off, trying to get his clothes from not being wet anymore from the rain and everything. And I think as he went to go lean on a rock and stuff, he kind of starts getting a little homesick. He starts to worry a little bit more about that. I don't know why he keeps looking into the fire. It's something that keeps drawing him to it. Every time he looks into it, he just thinks about that event. And he's starting to kind of worry about his homeland and stuff and his family that's there.
There. Yeah. Is everyone?
I just cuddle up with my wooden duck.
Jay's
Sleep.
cuddling his wooden duck.
Yeah, I mean not
I'll
cuddling,
hold my hand in a
It's-
vein for a bit.
but like it's not a full cuddle. But I mean it's tucked in next to me. It's tucked into my
Okay.
bedroll.
And Frost is holding his hand out in the rain.
Yeah.
to maybe alleviate some of the burning pain. Pearl. What's Pearl doing?
Pearl's just laying like flat on her back with the bedroll kind of rolled down just a little bit, sort of to here, and like this part of her dress pulled a bit more open so that she can get more like rain on her. And she's like rolled her sleeves all the way up, and she's just kind of laying there like this, just trying to get as much as her skin wet as possible without like it being inappropriate, you know.
So you're just sort of laying in the rain.
Yeah, just like falling asleep, just enjoying the rain touching her
Jamie
skin.
notices, but then goes back to his duck.
And then eventually, is Zakonis going to try and sleep as well, or is he?
Yeah. Before he does, he sees Frost holding his hand out in the rain, and he gets the idea. Kind of gets his mind off of everything he's thinking about, and he pulls his egg out and puts it out in his hand out into the rain to see if it has any kind of reaction.
Yeah. I mean, are you holding your egg in the rain?
Yes.
Yeah. The egg is sort of like, it starts to wiggle in your hands as the rain is hitting it. It wiggles a few times. It just sort of does a little low vibrating hum and seems to absorb some of the moisture.
Interesting.
He kind of pulls it back in. It's like, I don't. He'll look at Frost, since Frost is the only one near him to say it to. And he'll be like,
I don't think these things are evil, but it's still too early to tell.
I think it depends on who holds them, who wields them, right? A sword doesn't kill, a person does. Something like that.
That's true.
It's not it's how you use it, and obviously these things will be very deadly if they're hatched, because, you know, the sound of a chaos dragon does not sound like just a mild threat to anyone, but it's about how we train them, I guess.
We'll have to see what actually comes out of them. But I think for now, I'm gonna go catch some sleep.
Same. I don't think anyone's going to be disturbing us tonight, so no need to keep out at night. Presumably. Breaking the fourth wall again.
And yeah, so Zakonis is going to try and sleep. Pearl and Javier are probably already sleeping now.
Got a bit of a snore going. It's been a better night.
And
It's a mid-level Aldi snore.
how's Frost's hand feeling now? Is it feeling better?
Good enough to go to bed.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Comes with the exhaustion. And the special tea numbs it a bit, you know.
Nice.
The feeling anyway.
Yeah, you all manage to fall asleep in your mid-level Aldi cave.
We upgraded it. It's now like...
Pearl is kind of hanging out of the cave
Hanging out.
with just trying to get as much rain as possible. And that's where we're going to end it today.
All right.
That's going to be the end of the session. Well done, guys. You made it. You didn't die. You killed a whole room full of people.
Hell yeah.
We effectively killed half of them the session before. Right?
You're starting to maybe figure out the eggs.
Oh, I was starting to do. I forgot in my notes to write down who I'm gonna have a cartwheel face off against. Who was that again?
It was Pearl, wasn't it?
All right.
You and Pearl were gonna have a cartwheel off.
We'll have to do that at some point. Yeah, because I want to add that I need to get a javelin or pole arm staff.
Yeah, I thought there might have been some extra time for some other stuff, but you guys took so long on the ledge. I think that the ledge took about 15 minutes.
I resent the plural.
How much would you have done with 15 minutes?
It was it was mostly Frost. But yeah, thank you for playing, guys. Obviously, it's always a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Glad to be back, at least.
Partially, anyway.
Yeah, and we
should be fixed tomorrow, right?
For the YouTube video, we'll see you in the next episode. And
what's the episode title for tonight?
Oh yeah, we got to figure it out. What's
you
today's
can't
episode
jump
title?
the 10-foot ledge.
No jumps allowed.
No jumps allowed.
The jump is a lie.
The jump is a
I
lie.
like that one.
Okay, yeah, that's the episode. The jump is a lie. And yeah, we'll see everyone in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Love.
See you later, chat. Much love.